Enters a skill though.
If
Alright.
you want to make, oh sorry,
That's fine. Continue. Session 7. Let's go.
No, gracias. No.
it seems like a horse saddle with out of like a normal leather saddle would just be ob 1. Because the tanner skill, maybe it's different for costs than obs to make, but the tanner skill, you can make a horse saddle if you have the leather for just 1.
Okay, yeah, well, it's probably free then. Or maybe not free, but...
I assume it's like included if you buy a horse, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Or maybe you have to use tanner to make one. Probably if you buy a horse, it's included. But if it breaks,
you'll have to get a saddler to make one for you or repair it yourself.
Yeah, something like that, probably. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're playing some Torchbearer. We're talking
discussing
about
saddles,
horses.
These saddles are ablazing.
This is session 7. I believe it is the 67th video we're uploading. But yeah, session 7. We're playing some Torchbearer. Andrew, aka Talia, won't be making it because of work/school. I think I will run it. Why is he rolling dice? What's happening?
Don't mind me.
I fucking love dice.
Okay. Yes. So I was thinking of running it. Either they're still stuck in the chimney, and when they free, she like walks away, or she climbs out at the top of the chimney, and we never talk about her or where she goes for the episode. I think both are fine. But either way, you don't know what's happening as far as you're concerned. Still stuck in the chimney, and you're on your way to trick the demon that lives in the chimney.
Correct.
So that's the start of the premise. Let's do Belief Sing Sing Skulls and begin the game. So who wants to do Belief Sing Sing Skulls first? Or do you want to talk about like what your plan is? Probably the plan would be to like finish exploring and then go to town or something.
Well, I mean, I was hoping to like trick this thing into letting Talia go. It was the original plan of this conflict or something along those lines. But given that she's not going to be here for the session, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be tricking it into doing anymore. Do you guys have any ideas?
Give us money.
I don't think it has much money or much desire for money.
And that's fair. I don't know. That was just the first thing that came to mind. Mostly because I'm doing my taxes
it could
right
have
now.
some, I guess, but it just doesn't seem that likely.
Doing my taxes IRL, money is coming up a lot, apparently. Yeah. I don't have any maps of
I think
area.
I think I'm still gonna trick it. Maybe I'm gonna see if I can like say like, oh, the like try and trick it into like saying like, oh, the former we have the former people who lived here are abandoned who have abandoned it or are gonna like be leaving or whatever, and we should like I don't know. I'm gonna try and convince him that we're like supposed to like take all of the valuable stuff out of here because we are leaving it to him.
We are the repo men.
No, not the repo man, because this is his like grand and glorious estate now, obviously, and so he doesn't want anything that was just chaff and garbage by someone else, right? So we're gonna take it all out for him.
Just here to do the cleanup for him.
Exactly. So maybe we'll go with that.
Cleanup crew.
I was like I just love pretending to be agencies.
I think that's
for fun and profit.
Good enough a thing as any.
Yeah, and then go from there, and just again like keep doing what we're doing, port everything out of here to Crowthorne, and then bring all the stuff from Crowthorne, I assume, to Elfheim. Although I don't remember the discussion we had in the Discord was about if they had everything we needed.
They have stuff there. They have anything that's like listed as 0.
Normal stuff, and and also Ardor obviously has his personal business, which will probably be expensive. So
Yeah, and then if you want to like do research into like the forest, for example, there'll be probably at least a couple of roles because you can
right, exactly.
access
That's a good
the
one.
mystical library. You can like go and ask for like a sage for advice or something. Other stuff like that.
Got it.
All right. So, oh yeah. Well, I just was like, let's go to the conflict episode, but we still haven't done Blazing Skulls. Keep getting distracted.
Okay.
That's because during the conflict, they will appear on the screen, just like it's like the credits in a TV show at the start.
Well, anyway, my beliefs, instincts, goals. Belief: I will oppose those who act against nature at every turn. My goal is to strip this dungeon of all its valuables, and my instinct is always search for water. And I'm just gonna keep those right as they are.
I'm also keeping my belief instincts and goals, but just to recap, my belief is that I will never trust an elf. My goal is to find and kill Claflin Elmengrad, and my instinct is, when in a cave, always search every nook and cranny for treasure.
Perfect.
Yeah, I believe anything worth doing is worth doing in style. I live by the fact that charity is always in style. I'm going to continue trying to successfully map the caves, and when I'm in camp, I practice alchemy. But I want to start getting better at enchanter.
Do you want to switch that then? And
I think so. Yeah.
okay, when in camp, enchant a thing.
I will enchant people and things.
Um,
My belief, creed, all that stuff is the same thing. Goal, I'm still keeping it. Explore the whole hideout. Instinct, always search for secrets.
okay. Excellent. That's good. Now let's begin. Let's put on some creepy music. Is this too creepy?
No such thing.
Excellent. All right. So.
So what are we gonna do about this Talia not being here?
Oh yeah, it reminds me. So we'll do a group vote. Does Talia escape and we don't deal with her on her own, and we just like let her tell us how she escaped, like when Andrew
I think
comes
that
back?
would be the elegant
Yeah.
solution.
It's
Yeah.
the best way, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Is like she managed to escape. Tell us how she comes back to the group after the fact. Because he's gonna be part of it. Is also to like maybe this trick is riddle conflict or whatever. This trick conflict is like a distraction to let Talia escape or something.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll just roll it in there. Even if you fail, that just happens. It's a distraction. I think is the way I'm gonna run it, because I don't want to have to think about Talia. That's Talia's job when they come back. Just don't mind me. I'm just opening PDFs on my computer. Excellent. I just need to find the thing. Roll for a trick and roll conflict. You know what to do, maybe, or you can look it up.
Oh, probably.
I think it's gonna be.
Is it manipulator for the
It's.
disposition?
I think it is manipulator added to your will, but let me double check. 58 on conflict. Pick a riddle. Manipulator added to will. Yep.
Okay.
Who's going to be the conflict captain? Who's in the conflict, by the way? Who wants to trick this thing?
I'll help with this. I like the idea.
I'll help too.
Okay.
Me too. So
you're all in here. Who's going to be the conflict captain?
I think it was Chris's idea, so it only makes sense that it would be.
I mean, I think I'm happy to let Roman lead as well because he's good at manipulator, but whatever.
True. You could also, do whatever. I don't mind either way. I'm just looking for the monster book. This book may not be this. This book. That means it must be this book. So who's going then?
I guess I will.
Okay. Before, I guess, you're gonna. Oh yeah, okay. I have. So I talked to Talia like between games, I guess, or Andrew, and he actually won a minor compromise. I was a little too hasty. I forgot to factor in that he like did like a couple of damage points to the
Right.
imp, and the imp is going to be, I believe, exhausted, making his total disposition one less. I believe that's how exhausted works.
No, I think you said that already from last time. I remember you giving him an exhausted trait.
Okay.
So manipulator is will, not health, right? Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's will. Everyone's helping, so you'll get just mark that you're getting 3 helps, but hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully you do good. I only have 4 points though, so.
So 6.
6 disposition. Think you can move these? Is that correct? On the top here? Are you on the same page as me? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Hey, can you move the disposition?
Yep.
Perfect. You divide them out how you see fit. I'm gonna get the cards ready. Conflict deck. Go.
What's everyone's skills in this?
I am not a
Either
manipulator.
Either of these skills.
Which skills?
Lore Master or Manipulator.
I have really good lore
No, I
master.
don't
It's at
have
a
either of
3.
those.
Okay, so
Sadly.
I'll give it the extra done to Roman because his manipulator is 4.
Yeah.
And I have lore master 4, manipulator 2. So I have both.
Great, sounds good. Is there? I want to check this. Is there a list of weapons somewhere that you can use? Or... Probably, I don't know.
I don't have any.
There's like sometimes weapons like there could be like evidence or what have you. I believe if you're not acting in character, is that true? No. Trick or riddle. Weapon. I don't have like the sheets haven't been made, or maybe they've been made by someone, but it's still a fresh game. This game is fresh, so didn't make any of the cheat sheets for the weapon stuff.
Here it is.
Tricks of the trade.
There's trick or riddle armor. Knowing one of your mark's nature descriptors absorbs 1 point of damage per hit in trick and riddle conflicts.
Oh, so that's like why you should either use Lore Master or Hunter to try and learn those things. Cool.
Yeah, because it gives you benefits. Trick weapons. The truth. Telling your victim the truth while you're trying to trick them grants 1+1d to attack. Distraction. Distracting your target with an explosion or even just a smooth partner grants +1 die to maneuver. And a prop. If you have a physical prop that builds on your ruse, it grants +1 die to feint, but you need to have it ready to go before you start. You can't just come up with one. This is for trick specifically.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So there you go.
This creature also has some armor or some weapons. And so I'm going to be up to some mischief. Is what
Mischief.
That's what I'm going to be doing. There we go.
I forget. If I'm afraid, can I ask for help?
Oh, were you not supposed to lend to die? Because you're afraid?
No, it just says no help. If I'm doing a skill and I ask for help, can I do that?
You can't. No, when it says you can't help others when you're afraid.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Well,
I
whatever.
think you can still join a conflict though.
No, you
can't
can still join a conflict, but you can't help them with the number of dice.
But yeah,
But
I was wondering
because
if I could
because you're learning this, right? Or no, you had it. Had it, right? Rolling 5 dice. Your manipulator is 2, you roll 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And get you to roll a d5. Or we'll see which dice we remove. Have 1 less success.
No.
Okay, so I'll remove a disposition from Roman.
Okay. That helped.
I was hiding behind a wall, okay? Scary.
Okay, and what should I do? Okay. I'm ready to go.
Alright, ready? I flipped my
Yep.
card. Oh yeah, so again, for I guess Ardor, he's not in the conflict right now, but so attacking would be trying to trick your opponent. Feint would try to be to make them trick themselves kind of thing. A defend would try to be like see through to the truth. Or like try to get them on your side or something. And maneuver would probably be like a distraction or like bringing up something or kind of like fast talking in a sense. But that's like what this whole conflict is. So maybe I don't know what a maneuver would be. Does anyone have an idea of what a maneuver
I will-
is?
Tell them stories that don't go anywhere.
Sure. That sounds fine.
So we got hearsay and conjecture. Those are kinds of riddles.
So an attack against a maneuver is a versus conflict, Roman. How are you kicking off this conflict?
We just want his stuff, right? Or we just want the stuff of the base?
Yeah. So we're trying to trick him into giving them up. Or letting us take them.
Okay. You don't want all these useless trinkets. They don't sell for anything anyways. We're just gonna clean up your base, make it all nice. And there we go.
Yep, that's pretty much a trick attack. You're just lying.
And so the imp squints his eyes, his little beady demon eyes. Says, "Yes. What about your friend? Hmm?" He smiles because he's like, is sure that like Talia's still stuck in the chimney. He's like, I am the master here. Hmm. That's what he's gonna say. I'm gonna be rolling, I believe, just 3 dice. Roman. Why is a bunch of your things grayed out? Oh, because you're on the edit version, not in play mode. I'm gonna switch you to play mode. That's fine. I'm switching your character sheet to play mode.
Oh, I exited out of thing.
So you're making a manipulator quest?
I am. Can I ask for help?
Yep.
Cool. I'm asking for help.
I will help.
I will also help. Wait, I don't have manipulator.
Yeah, I think you
I
need manipulator.
I'm checking right now.
I will
Yep,
try to
persuader.
impress upon the demon the validity of your point by like scoffing at the environs around me and being like, look at all of this cheap rubbish that they have cluttered up your magnificent hall with.
And he's like, yes, my hall is magnificent, isn't it?
Tyler, do you have persuader or haggler?
I have persuader. Yeah, I don't have haggler though.
Yep, so you could help.
You need to have the skill in a conflict to help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That'd be if you're just doing like a simple manipulator.
If you're just like lying to someone in the world.
Usually,
large.
probably in town, I would be like not wanting to get into too many conflicts, so that's sort of like where that would go. But or if you're just not, if it's the person who wasn't very interested, but you're just lying anyway, and but it is still risky, but not a trick conflict. So
I mean, if you're just like lying about something, they're like, "Hey, what do you got there?" And you're like, "Oh, I have nothing." Right? Like, it's not a full conflict. You're not gonna have a full discussion about whether or not you're hiding something from him. You're just gonna either lie about it, and he's either gonna believe you or not.
yeah, true. Yeah, exactly that.
This isn't good. Can't use any of my awesome stuff. So I think I'm just rolling 5.
Yeah.
To help.
I mean, it's still a good roll. So
Yeah, if he wins, he doesn't do damage to you. Just gets some dice or something. Right. So
Wait,
you dealt
I rolled for you. Wait, how much dice were you rolling? 4 or 3?
3. Roll an extra one.
Let's roll a 1d4. Yes. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah,
Oh, that's
so you
right.
still
Oh, I
get
just want
dice.
to say the popcorn's on fire on the microwave or something. Right.
Whoa.
okay, you go deal
Oh.
with that. It's still 1 success though, or 2 successes. So that's good.
I hope there's no fire. That'd be kind of sad if a house burns down on a Twitch stream.
Isn't this a YouTube stream?
That's a Twitch stream.
No, it's on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
We upload to YouTube.
Right. As long as it's not TikTok.
What's wrong with no, I'm gonna make a TikTok of our game. I'll make a cottagecore TikTok of our game. And I'll have the perfect lo-fi beats to go with it. And I'll have the best filter and everything. Just you wait, Mateus.
Hey, it was only on a little bit of fire. That's fine.
Just a little bit, no big deal or anything.
So 1 dice got removed, but it was nothing good. That means I get 2 damage. Precedence isn't come into play in a trick conflict, does it?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Because it says you can trick or riddle with anyone. So
Okay. I'm gonna flip the card. Next card. I'm fainting. You are defending. And I'm up to some mischief. So I get some extra dice. And but I was flattered, and I'm very vain, so I get 1 less dice to this action.
but unfortunately, this is still gonna hurt a lot.
Oh, no.
So I think I'm rolling 5 dice, and I have a new fancy enemy, so I don't need to rely on someone to roll. Nature check, 5 dice, looks good. Independent, is my roll. And I'm like, yes. This hall is quite magnificent. And you can help me. And then, like, he smiles mischievously. And you can kind of hear, like, a moan from the other room. Because, there's undead afoot. And he's like, yes, you'll be of great help. I'm rolling. What is... Oh, only 2.
That's good.
But it takes Corbusier out, and I'm 1 point of damage.
Take
to
one.
Aw.
So that we can all stay in the
Oh.
conflict.
I wasn't supposed to remove that from there. Okay.
On a line and everything, darn it.
Yeah, you were a bit unnerved.
Alright, next. Attack.
The card. I'm attacking also.
Independent.
I can roll my dice if you want. I'll be rolling.
Okay, when I roll, I have to include you. We'll just do it.
Okay, where are you? There.
Manipulator, right?
Yeah, manipulator. I'm be rolling 3 dice though.
Okay.
I am saying yes. There's lots of junk here. Lots of junk. He gives like a smell of the air.
Oh,
Wait, you're supposed to say something.
And I said, yes, and it would be our pleasure to take it all away from you.
So it goes through.
I am going to use Stoic against myself to break the tie in my opponent's favor.
Oh, so you're gonna take. Wait, there's not a tie. It's independent. Everyone take 1
Damn.
dice.
You're right. I forgot. Well, I am out of the conflict. Good luck, guys.
Oh no.
Appoint a conflict captain.
The new captain is I don't know.
Either
Roman.
Roman or Ardor. Okay.
Wait, I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, you're next.
And now you're the captain.
Oh, great.
Wait, who's captain? You appointed Ardor as captain?
No, I appointed Roman as captain.
Roman.
Okay. Yeah, you're going next though, Ardor, because you have to.
Order has to go next.
Let me
Okay.
put my things up. I'm still up to some mischief. What I'm doing. I'm gonna be up to some no good mischief. All right, Roman, you can play your cards now because you're the conflict captain.
Okay.
I have 1 point of disposition currently.
Wait, Ardor, what's your skills again?
I have Persuader.
Okay.
I think that's Persuader and Manipulator are the only 2 that matter here, right?
No, Lore Master Manipulator.
Lore Master Manipulator?
Hmm.
Not Persuader?
Nope.
Okay, well, I have neither of those. I have Orator.
What's your will?
My will is 3.
You'd probably be rolling 1.5 dice on whatever you want.
Beauty.
Probably round it up to 2.
Okay, just give me a second.
Pardon?
You just
What's going on?
Second.
Oh, yeah, you're going twice. By the way, you'll go after Ardor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to copy and paste.
Don't
Copy and
bother.
paste what?
You don't need to copy and paste. Just draw another card. You
Sure. There we
figure it
go.
out. I think only the GMs have copy paste privilege, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, flip the card. Painting.
Wait, so who's doing the third one?
It'll be Roman. I'm fainting. I was like mischievously like grinning and like rubbing my hands, and I was like thinking to myself about like what to say when I get caught off by guard from Roman saying
Pocket dust. I don't know.
pocket.
Pocket sand.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat him, the way. So just throw dust in his eyes.
Huh?
He has one disposition.
Yeah, but you gotta say something.
Fine.
Otherwise, I'm taking a die away from you for not role playing.
Fine. Just say, we are just faithful servants of the high demons. We are here just to help you.
Okay. So you can roll your dice. I'm rolling nothing because I've tried to be tricky, but you saw through my tricks.
You win.
You win.
Yay.
At great cost. No, it's okay.
At what cost?
So conflicts are like 60. End to the conflict is to trick me. I am befuddled. I am tricked. But what does that mean?
You will comply with our demands, but you don't know why I'm standing so close to you.
No. I think that's not right. Let's see. Adventurers are deceived. Adventurers tarry. GM loses. Adventurers tarry long, or they give up something. GM loses compromise. Adventurers tarry long, or they give up something precious. I don't know what that's.
Maybe you just think we're all so darn attractive. Like we use logic and reason to convince, and you're just like, oh.
No. He is definitely convinced. How about he's only partly convinced you're here to like do it, but he definitely thinks you're in love with him. That he's the greatest demon of all. Is that good? It's like he sees through you, but at the same time, he knows he believes that you speak truth about him being so great. So he's gonna. I don't know. He just you know what? I actually.
Is he gonna make a pass at us? Like
no.
what?
Actually, let me think. You tricked him. You want the treasure. No, well. How about no? Yeah, you do trick him. He's gonna give you the treasure because it's just junk. But he is bored, so he's gonna follow you around.
Yes, I like it.
That seems like fine compromise to me.
Wait, he's gonna follow us around?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
let
gonna-
him follow around.
This will also serve a good narrative purpose because it will allow Talia the chance to escape. This tying it all together.
All right.
All right. Well, he's blowing us around then.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I like that. He's
I wonder if he's gonna help us if we get into another fight.
Oh, definitely not. He's gonna watch. For his amusement.
We can go. Let's go look through those holes in the wall, which is something I wanted to do earlier.
Wait, what's your name, Mr. Demon?
Demon name. Oh my god. He says, "You cannot pronounce it, but you may call me Master, if it pleases me."
I feel like a demon would probably be pretty guarded about their true name anyway.
Yeah, you need like a 23-meter long radial tongue to
They
pronounce
use
it.
some like epithet or like like title or some kind. You wouldn't
No, it's
know
just
his real name anyway, because if you know his real name, you can banish him.
Yeah, he's like, "Yes, servitors of the greater demons, if they've truly sent you, they know of my prowess and my awesome halls. Yes, yes."
Of course, Master.
Yeah.
Where is your garbage halls or the halls you do not want?
yeah,
He says,
show us the trash hole.
he points to like the T, and he's like, "Over there. There
I'm
are."
looking through these roles first, though.
Yeah, and he's like, also, he's like, "I don't know how to get in there." The holes.
Well, everything is beyond someone's reach, even a powerful and mighty
Wait,
specimen such as yourself.
which way did he point?
To the holes. There's like you can barely see.
These ones?
Yeah, you can barely see a hall through those holes. They're like maybe the width of like the thickness of a hand, so they're very flat. They're maybe 8 inches long, and there's like a row of them. You can view into it, and there's like a hallway. You can kind of shine the light just like through one of them, and over on this side you can see maybe like the glint of metal. It's a little hard to tell what color it is because it could be gold, it could be silver, glinting the kind of amber glow of the lantern back at you.
Interesting.
But it just looks like a hall, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't know how to get to that hall. Like, I've been here a while. Yes, a while. It's great that the greater demons sent to clean up this place."
Only what befits someone of your stature, of course.
Yeah,
All right, let's go up to the key.
And he like puffs out his chest a little bit because he's like flying above your head, and he's like, "Yes, I am quite big," because you have to look up at him, but it's only because he's flying.
Oh, he's like a little babby demon.
All right, so that way, when it branches out, you can hear scuffling down this room. Squarish, yes. And this kind of branches up like that.
Hey, you demon, what lies in yonder chamber?
Wait, did we search the demon's chamber?
It was just a couple of
I mean,
tables, and
there
it's mostly
tables.
cleaned out. Everything that could have been caught on fire is caught on fire. There was like stone tables that didn't have any drawers or anything. They had a journal.
Remember,
on
I'm
it.
searching every nook and cranny for treasure.
It had a journal that you found, but that was it.
Got that in my inventory, I think, didn't I?
I don't know. You either left it or you're like, "It's a demon." You're like, you can put it in your inventory. And he says, "Yes, there's some undead that drifted in, and I've been keeping for my amusement, but I grow bored of them. You can clean them out, but that way is I think that he like searches for the word sleeping quarters. He snarls
other direction?
it out. Like this way.
I'm not sure which way you're pointing.
This way. He points to the
Oh,
west.
okay.
Sleeping quarters. Interesting.
He says, "Yes. The other way, I believe, the storeroom."
Let's go to the store.
Well, let's avoid disturbing the undead for now. We can always come back and.
"No, you must go and clean this out. I want all of it gone." He like
we wouldn't want to deprive you of more underlings.
he thinks about it for a second. He's like, And he just doesn't say anything. He's like, well, he's just gonna like watch you. He just kind of like, okay.
All right. Guess we're going to the right.
Great. Go to the right, and before you stretches a small storage room. And a trap triggers.
Right.
Who has an instinct to deal with this?
Oh, me.
Okay. What were you doing the whole time?
I was looking at Master Demon and saying, any traps in this area?
I mean, he's like, I don't know. But okay, well, that doesn't sound like you're searching for traps.
You were searching for traps, you would be like looking for traps. You wouldn't just ask someone else if there were any.
It's kind of both. I was not looking for traps. I want to talk to this Master Demon.
Okay, well, who is? I feel like Ardor. Who has the lantern? Ardor? Kabuze?
No. Yeah.
I thought I gave it to Talia, actually, so I could carry the statue.
That was a
Carrying
while
the statue
ago.
now. We haven't had the statue for like a session and a half.
That's true. I just don't remember the handoff. Yeah, I got the lantern.
Sure. Well, in that case, you trigger the trap. Well, let's say you trigger it for everyone. Yes, everyone gets caught in the crossfires.
Oh.
Everyone make a health test. Obstacle 2 as darts fly out the wall. Everyone's gonna make it.
This is independent, right?
Yep. Or it's versus. Versus Ob2.
Oh, versus?
Or not versus test. Yeah, obstacle 2. I don't know. Independent obstacle 2.
Independent obstacle 2. Yes.
Oh, there we go.
And we can't use any options.
What do you mean?
Like a trait that helps us avoid traps.
How do you describe it?
You absolutely can use a trait that will help you with this roll if you have that's relevant.
I have
I mean,
described
I'm
the
born
trap.
of earth and stone, and we're in a cave. I feel like I have an affinity towards, feeling this sort of trap coming out of stones.
Sure. Yeah, you can.
All
Are
right.
you using it for yourself?
I can't think of a way to use it against myself.
Okay. Yep. No, that's good. Get it. Bonus dice. Mark that you've used it this session.
Okay.
Is there some way I can
Whoa.
fail this?
Okay.
I mean, you met the obstacle, so you're good. Everyone met it. Let's
is that
see.
a beneficial use, that check?
Yeah, it's beneficial use. Well, let's see if Mr. Demon gets hit.
Come on, get hit.
Hey, he's fine. Everyone's fine. He says, be careful, you fools. I have not set foot on the ground here, for I can fly, because I am a great demon myself. he laughs every time he sort of puts you down a little bit, and he thinks it's a put down that you can't fly, and he can. There's only weak demons.
I mean, it is.
I mean, it's probably like true. It would be advantageous to fly. Anyway, what's in the storeroom?
There's a bunch of crates. They've been busted open and picked through probably by like former inhabitants.
Where did this trap come out of? By the way,
like here, like in the hall, just entering it. There's some probably like moldy food grain. There's probably like I don't know, just stuff. There's stuff here.
Wait, Sean, that's a past health test, right?
Yeah, I passed health test for everyone.
is there anything useful?
Are you scavenging through the refuse and the stuff for something useful?
Of course. I gotta search every nook and cranny for treasure.
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be a scavenger test.
Scavenger?
Yeah. And it's going to be.
Okay. Don't have that skill, so it's gonna be untrained. But I'm trying to learn it anyway, so.
All right. You're in a dungeon. You are looking for something useful. Probably I'm gonna say something common but useful. So let's go tools or gear. Let's go ob 3. Or are you trying to find treasure? Specifically.
Treasure.
Okay. Ob 5.
Well, I literally cannot meet that because I'm rolling 3. So, can I use something against myself here? Well, I'm fiery, so I just like run right into this stuff and start like throwing it around, making a huge mess and making it harder to find anything that's useful.
That's good.
Look at all this stuff, guys. Throw. Okay. Against self. Okay, that's a complete fail.
Yeah, no problem. You can mark that you got to check, mark the fail, or mark the
Yes.
test for scavenger, and the grind hits. Everyone's hungry and thirsty, or what have you. The first step on the grind, and also made a huge racket, calling over the undead. They shamble this hallway
Okay.
into the light of your.
But before we see that, drink the jug.
You don't have time to drink the jug because for the
no.
undead or upon you.
We don't have time to drink from the jug. The undead are upon us. We are hungry and thirsty, and thus will suffer -1 success in our disposition to this conflict.
I'm
Excellent.
gonna trick the undead.
What type of conflict is it, Sean?
They're gonna be attacking you.
I feel like they're gonna kill us.
I want to riddle them.
I mean, you guys get to decide, but they want to
Okay.
probably eat you. If you want to like drive them off, you can.
Just drive off.
I kind of want to eat them. I'm hungry and thirsty.
I think you want to eat the rotting flesh of the undead.
Yeah, what is that? I don't know what
Ardor,
that
you
is.
are a weird pervert.
You are fiery, indeed.
You're fiery and you make me
I mean,
uncomfortable.
What do we got here? We don't want to capture them, obviously, and killing them. There's no point.
It's definitely a fight, so it's probably kill, drive off, or capture.
Captures, yeah. So drive off makes more
Drive
sense.
off, yeah.
Yeah, we got no interest in killing these things.
They're already dead.
You can't kill them. They're already dead.
All right. Let me look for. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the monsters.
Killing the undead seems difficult. Just getting them to go away, by comparison, is much easier.
I think I'm gonna probably just include the other one that was here. That was you drove off originally. Back with friends. I'm
Do
trying
the undead have friends?
I don't know. They could, but maybe not.
They could. They don't in this case, but they could, maybe.
It's just other undead. Alright. There are actually 2 different kinds of undead.
The ones with friends and the ones without?
Basically, yeah. But no.
Half are armless, half are legless.
No. One's kind of more skeletal and evil looking. The other one looks like a walking corpse.
So zombies
so
and skeletons.
There's 2 skeletons, 1 zombie, sort of.
Okay.
The skeletons have weapons. The zombie does not. Weapons in the zombie's hand are a mace and a sword. I have... Let's see. How much? I have 9 disposition. Divided by 3 people. 8. Copy 1. 9. I can give everyone 3 if I want to, but I'm the GM, so I can make other people have less or more. But I think an even split is fine. They're equivalent monsters here. 3 adversaries. We'll mark the second one with a Z. The zombie's going first. I'm choosing my cards. How do I count the cards? I also remember whenever the zombie goes, because it's slow moving, you can choose to switch the order. Oh, no. The other ones are skeletons, but they're skeletons of dwarves. Also.
Of dwarves. Never mind, we can't eat these. That would be cannibalism.
Yeah, it's you.
Wait, so are you making the case to eat them?
Yeah, we're hungry
For
and
Boozy?
thirsty.
I have water. I'll just drink that.
We'll go Zed, and we'll mark it as a sword and mace person. Okay. I have declared my weapons and played my cards. You must do the same.
Okay, well, who's the conflict captain?
I don't know. Ardor maybe, because he failed the roll and called them upon him.
Sure. You're the captain, Ardor.
Okay. So that means we are fighting to eat them.
Send me in, boss.
Oh wait, so are you
Sharpen your fangs.
are you fighting to kill them then?
No. It's
It's
just a joke.
I mean, they want to eat you, but they can be buffeted back.
Take
All
a
right.
bite out of me, eh? Take a bite out of you.
So I gotta choose some of these. So what skills are we gonna be using for this?
I believe it is fighter and will for capture conflicts, but I don't know.
For drive off, it's still fighter and will.
What's will? Will is for those who don't have
Defend and maneuver.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh yeah, so I can make this. There you go. So just below on the right of the thing, it says type of conflict, and it has the little reminder. So Ardor, you're rolling disposition, right?
What's that?
Wait, you have to roll disposition. I think I jumped the gun.
Oh, I have to roll this position?
Yep.
Okay.
And does that fighter get added to health? Chris, you know? You've memorized things, right?
Position? Disposition. Rolls the appropriate skill and adds the rating. So yes, it's for drive off. Sorry, you add your health.
Yeah.
So roll
So-
fighter and add your health.
So yeah, so Ardor, click that you're rolling fighter, click that you're rolling disposition. Adding
And
your
Help.
health, yeah.
And it
And
should
then
automatically subtract
Mark that whoever else has fighter. So who has fighter?
I think everyone except for Kabuzi.
Yeah,
I
and
don't, but I could use a
help.
spell to.
you've cast it. You
gonna
need
just-
to cast a. You needed to memorize it at camp, or
Which I have none memorized actually.
you couldn't cast it from your book, stripping it from your book, but you'd have to go back to your mentor and rewrite it into your book.
That is true. Yeah.
Your choice.
So does that mean that I add them as help?
Yeah, I help. So 2 helps.
Okay. And what's this drop down? Might, precedence, or neither?
I don't know. Keep it on might because it's a fight. I don't know.
Okay.
There's a
Oh, do you guys also drop your backpacks or not?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip the sheet out. I'm just gonna use my spell for Arcanist for
Oh,
fighter.
okay. Roll another dice then.
Oh, okay. 1d6.
Yep.
I gotta meet my mentor anyways. Makes sense to ask him to fill up my spellbook again.
How did you do this? Roll.
Slash
Backslash?
roll space 1d6. Other
Nope.
slash.
Other slash.
Alright, it was fine. So how much? It's a total of 7, 6 then? Because
Yep,
you're hungry
6.
and thirsty. Here's the 6. Divide it.
Subtracted the success properly this time because it's hungry and thirsty.
Okay, 2 people get extra. Who are those 2 people?
Probably the people with fighter. So
well, it's
Let's-
fighter and will are the relevant ones,
My
right?
fighter is now 4.
your fighter is 4.
Yeah,
Well, it is now because I'm using the spell.
he's using Arcanist, so he's rolling Arcanist.
And what's your will?
My will is 4 as well.
Okay.
I have fighter
So-
3 and will 4.
Okay. I'll give one to Corbusier, and I think I will give the other one to myself. I also have fighter 4.
Okay.
Also, just you don't know this. I'm best used if you're planning a maneuver. That's my bow is good for maneuvering. Although I wouldn't mind doing an attack or a feint either. I'm trying to train up fighter. So just FYI. What I'm saying is don't make me defend, but I'll do anything else.
Okay. So do I get to pick the order of people?
You get to pick the order of people. You get to put cards in. You're the conflict captain. Also, this helps you learn the game, I guess. I don't know, maybe. That remains to be seen.
And I have to go first?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm better as a feint or defender.
Wait, what? Feint or defend use different skills.
He gets bonuses from his blades.
Oh, right.
My fighter and my will is 3, the same. So
Just letting you know.
secret actions.
Being driven away just because you drop your stuff risks leaving your stuff here.
Yep.
On probably a middle compromise, on a medium or on a slight compromise, or no, on a major
I mean,
compromise.
we're
I don't know.
giving them away. So if we lose with, with a major compromise, we almost certainly will leave our things behind.
Some sort of thing. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk
Okay.
about it when we need to. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm
Wait,
ready.
wait. Yes, good. Everyone, what weapon do you have, Ardor? You're the only one that has 2 weapons.
No, I don't. I just have my axe.
And a shield. They're counted as separate.
Shield counts as a weapon.
You have to choose
Oh.
which one you're going to use
Choose which one you're
majorly.
using each round.
So, like, are you going to be attacking someone with your axe, or are you going to be shield bashing / defending with your shield?
Or,
I'm using my axe this round.
Yeah, I'm using my bow, obviously.
Do it now.
Dagger digger.
All right. I'm flipping my first card. You don't flip yours. Ardor gets to, or yeah, they get to. Conflict Captain gets to see if they want to switch the first two action cards.
So they're maneuvering.
I'm a zombie.
Okay.
So so I'd say the only thing you might want to consider is, like if you were doing a feint and I'm not, might be a good time to make me do a feint, because feints attack maneuvers, and maneuvers they just we just get some damage in for free basically.
Yeah, no.
Other than that, it's just it's a wash pretty much.
No, I think I'm gonna keep it the way it is.
Okay. I shamble in. What are you doing? Flip card.
I don't know.
You are
I'm
maneuvering also. It is independent. So I shamble in, and the two dwarven skeletons follow, having clutching their weapons, but kind of dragging the sword along the ground, and the mace is clutched in both hands, but kind of low as they shamble in and kind of spread out. So I'm getting help potentially. Yes. Help dice.
Start directing traffic, gesturing, and loudly calling out locations around the room where we can spread out and not get cornered, and occupy one of the better one of the locations with a better view for myself.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the zombie has unreasoning hunger is its weapon, but it does no bonuses. So I'll be rolling. Looks like I'll be rolling 5 dice maybe.
Anybody helping me?
3 + 2 health. We're trying to surround you, and you're trying to not be surrounded.
Yep, I will help.
I can help.
I cannot.
You're directing them, right? Or you're directing us to go?
I'll make it a versus test. How many dice you're rolling, Sean?
5.
Okay. So who's helping and how?
I'm helping by being cooperative with your instructions.
Most of the time that probably wouldn't be enough, but given that your MO is to not trust me, I'm inclined to think that's sufficient.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there anything in the room?
There's a bunch of gear, and not gear, but probably pieces of wood. I'm imagining in Ardor's search, he accidentally broke apart one of the crates that was still intact, and it was mostly just probably moldy grain that spewed out, but it was such a loud bang that these things came over. So just probably I'm gonna say 4 or 5 crate pieces, and
I'm just gonna start. Sorry, go ahead.
some sacks maybe too.
I'm just gonna knock shit over as we all disperse into where Dalfwin told us is a good place to go.
Okay, so that's 2 helps and 2 gear, and yeah.
It's independent. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
uh,
I'm gonna spend a fate, I think, to explode those 6s.
Okay.
Oop. Okay, well I get 1 more success.
I can disarm you, but this zombie is dumb, so he's not gonna care about that. Instead, he's just gonna gain position and impede you next action. So they enter the room, and maybe not surround you, but they're definitely amongst you. And they're up close. Maybe they've surrounded the next person. And
Okay, yeah, I suppose I will disarm and gain position. So yeah, I will mute the zombie's unreasoning hunger and have Ardor gain position.
okay, cool. Can I tell you how an idea on how you are able to disarm him? His unreasoning
Yeah,
hunger.
sure.
You fire a bow and it like pins his mouth shut.
Oh, okay.
Like he was like
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
he shambled and he like was like came up or whatever or whatever. And he was like not buffeted aside because of like the gear and he like fired the arrow like under his jaw, pinning it his lower jaw to like his like top of the head so he can't open his mouth.
He's got other things to do. All right. Next.
I no longer have unreasoning hunger. Cool. And
The rest of the
and no hands, fingers, or something. I can't remember.
Oh wait, yeah, this is the zombie from before. But I don't know if that still is a thing. Well, we'll see.
I'm
This guy's not
attacking.
looking so good, though.
I'm attacking with the sword. Sword.
Okay.
So while you gather your dice and think about what's going on, I'm just gonna go down and start my laundry. So I'll be back in a minute or two.
Okay. Well, there's just mutual attacks.
Yep. Just the way we like it.
Well, it would have been nicer to get a defend into the attack.
So you have +1 die altogether from the maneuvers previously. 'Cause I gave you +2 and he gave you -1. So collectively, that's +1.
Okay. So this would be a fighter roll.
Yep. And then I'm gonna help.
And it's a versus test or
No, independent.
independent. Okay.
Well, actually, no.
Yeah,
You should make it a versus test, and because he's gonna roll dice as well. But it's not an
Right.
actual versus test because
You'll just tell me how much.
no.
Okay.
Choose versus because that way we can have Sean's roll be on there.
Right. You'll just have to tell me how much he wants to roll.
Exactly.
Okay. So I am getting. How do I add the +1? Is it other modifiers?
It's
What are you
Probably.
asking?
I got to add the +1 from them
Oh.
being.
Yeah, you can just go other modifiers and add 1 die.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me.
Who's helping with this?
I will help. I will shoot arrows to help.
I will also help.
So yeah, just add +1 die in the other modifiers.
Okay. And Steed, are you helping at all?
I cannot.
You cannot.
I'm
So
still
yeah, so then
afraid.
add +1 die in other modifiers, and then +2 die in help or aid.
Okay. And how are you helping, Tyler?
I used the bees to make more arrows, so it looks like you're shooting a flurry.
Ooh. Nice.
To make it look like your arrows exploding into other smaller arrows.
Distracting them from their true arrows.
Yeah. These bees are really versatile. I love them.
All right. And can I
Oh,
help
I have a combo with your
myself here?
bees. Kabuzi, set me up next turn.
Okay.
I need your bees.
Everyone wants the bees.
Bee breaker.
Ooh, can I
Killing me
use
won't bring them
natures
back.
to help with this, or only traits?
You can always spend persona to use your nature.
Yeah, to spend persona.
Yeah, so if you want to add your nature dice to a roll, you just need to spend a persona,
Okay.
and then your nature rating goes down by 1. and then you add, or so you would add however many your current nature is, and then it would go down by 1.
Yeah, but if you describe it in your nature with your nature descriptors.
Yeah, in your nature though, then yeah, it doesn't go down. That's a good point.
Yeah. So describe using one of your 3 things, so it's
Right,
not as
right.
bad.
What about using traits?
You could use traits to have like +1.
Yep. If
gain.
you have a way of they you can add them. If you can describe the way that your trait benefits you positively, then you can use it.
Yeah.
Or you can use it against yourself as well.
Okay.
And then after that, you could use wises to reroll
Yep.
1 dice or reroll all your failed dice. But
Depending on which one you use,
yeah, it's usually skills, then nature descriptors, then traits, and then wises to like go full on like max help.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait for Sean at this point.
Sure.
Yep.
Wait, how many zombies are we fighting right now?
1 zombie, 2 skeletons.
1 zombie and 2 skeletons.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I am back.
All right,
You're
so
back.
me and Corbusier are helping Ardor with his attack.
Yeah.
We gave very good and descriptive comments.
Perfect. I'm gonna
Yes.
accept them at face value. Because
I mean,
let's
you
not
can
repeat-
go back and check if you want.
Nah,
You
nah.
have that ability, so
I
it would
do.
be very unwise of us to lie.
I'm going to be attacking you with my sword. I believe you were impeded.
Yeah, so it works out to him getting only +1 die,
Yes.
and you have -1, I believe, because
You
I
didn't
impeded.
No, you disarmed me.
Well, I
and
disarmed you. I didn't impede
You
you.
gained position and disarmed the zombie.
Correct. Sorry.
So I have a sword, and I am attacking Ardor. I'm gonna say this zombie is too slow to help with this attack because he was too busy dealing with his own face and whatever. Why not? And the other zombie comes in and swings wildly with a two-handed mace attack. There's not the zombie, the other skeleton. So the skeleton kind of lunges at Ardor with his sword, and the other one kind of like swings haphazardly with the mace as they are like amongst you.
Okay.
I'll be rolling 4 dice.
Okay, I'll stick it into my roll.
Yeah.
I'm using my fiery trait because we're just starting to scare them off, and so being fiery is a good way of being intimidating. I stand right next to the demon to make it look even more intimidating, because demons are intimidating, and I swing my axe at them while yelling really loudly.
I'm rolling 4 dice, but I gained position last time, giving me a +2, so I'm rolling 6 dice. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm using trait for beneficial use. All right, I think that's it. Why is there a -2 on mine?
Because I think you're holding a. You're hungry,
It's
thirsty.
counting you're hungry and thirsty.
It's just kind of giving us a reminder that if you were rolling,
Neither of those are
Okay.
relevant currently because you dropped your backpack, and hungry and thirsty should only account for disposition rolls, not for
Okay.
rolls in a conflict.
You
Cool.
could spend a fate to pop those 6s, which I recommend.
Yeah, why not?
Because if we get like 9 successes, that would be very good.
Plenty of those. I'll spend a fate. So let's roll 2d6.
With an exclamation point after it, by the way.
Why?
Because if you roll more 6s, you roll another dice again.
yeah,
That's
You
tricky.
put
it open ends it.
Another one.
Oh, 1 more success. Still good.
7.
Okay, that's 7 successes versus 4.
So you take 2 and give 2 out to the rest of us.
Do you have armor?
That's a good point.
Do I have armor?
Did we repair it last?
have leather armor.
Leather armor doesn't break. Helmets do though.
So you have leather armor, so roll 1d6.
Or up your gate.
Nope, nothing, no effect. So we take 4 damage.
I'm might 2. What's your might? I think probably
My might?
also 2, right? Or 3? 2?
Whose might?
Yours, Ardor?
Mine is 0? That's not right.
No. Probably 2 as well. I don't
Probably
think...
didn't translate from my other one. What? I thought
Not
I
might
moved it.
3? Or Adventure's not might 3?
You may be might 3. You might get,
Might 3.
make an additional success, just because you're bigger.
Let me just check something.
I think, yeah. Unless there's a reason that they're not. Wait, is he still level 0?
He is level 0, but
Are level 0s might 2?
I don't think so.
Let me just check my... Because I had to move this from the other Roll20 game, so I might have just forgotten to move that. Might.
Yeah, warriors. Yeah, your might is 3.
3?
Oh yeah, let's do that. The sessional reminder that Corbusier's fox hisses at the zombies. You have that.
Yeah, you're right. It's 3. Okay. I'm just gonna write that
That
in.
means you get an additional success because we are more mighty than these things are.
Yeah, so you get
So-
an additional success. So that means you did 8 successes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not wearing armor, so. And I just want to keep this last one because it has a mace, and I didn't really do much with this one.
Okay, well we take 4.
Flip card. Oh yeah, you take 4 damage. So.
Well,
Ardor
presumably
takes
he's
2.
and then 2 more come off. Well, Corbusier should probably get 1 off of him, and then either the other one. Well, I guess the other. I don't know how they split. I
The
guess it
order
doesn't matter.
operation is someone gets knocked out, and then Corbusier could take 1 off.
No, because there's 2 more, right? Because you rolled 4.
Yeah.
Well, my point is he could knock me out and then only take 1 off Corbusier.
Yep.
Or he could,
Or Roman
but
and 1 off
harder.
Corbusier.
So
Wait, don't you have like Fighter 4? Chris?
I have Fighter 3 and Will 4.
Yeah, you're better than me. What happens if I get knocked out? Is someone that takes my place for this turn?
Yep.
Okay. Because I only have 3 and 3. You guys have like 4 and 3.
Yeah, me and Corbusier are both quite
Yeah,
good.
I'll take the other one.
Okay.
And then Corbusier is still in it. Sounds good.
Okay. I guess it
I'm just
probably makes the
vibing.
most sense for Corbusier to take his spot because he was up next. Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I out too?
You are out.
Yes. You're now out.
But you did damage. A lot of damage.
You charged right in and whacked him with your
Yeah.
axe, but he got you right back.
Yeah, you got
So
like
how many of them are left?
just the skeleton with the mace, just one with 1
took
point
out
of
2 of them.
disposition.
Okay.
He took out with Roman's help. We took out 2 of them, but you guys both got taken down as well.
And you damaged this one. You'd like.
Yeah, and the third one's not looking too hot either.
All right, flip card. I'm defending. You're also.
I'm also defending.
All right, this is independent. And it's independent op 3, so keep that in mind.
All right.
I'll actually just roll for myself. And
So-
he's this skeleton, kind of like, I guess goes over to the other skeleton and like takes a defensive posture because that's what evil magic coursing through it is, that they're like the same creature, maybe somehow on some weird mystical level that it wants to protect itself.
I just make reasonable facsimiles of all the undead, so it thinks it's amongst friends.
Out of the bees, I'm assuming.
Out of the bees.
I will help by rushing over to Ardor and Roman and trying to drag them out of danger so that they can recover.
I will not help by moaning in pain.
Okay. I will be rolling my dice. Let me find you. Roll your dice, Uzier, and I will roll my dice.
Wait. He made it.
Yep.
Wait, -1 success with hungry and thirsty.
No, that's because of hungry and thirsty. That's only for disposition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't really do anything. I guess you can technically mark it as success, but you don't gain any. It's the margin of success, but you would gain back a disposition.
So I can't like just put down I passed.
You can
Yeah,
put down
no,
a
you
pass. You don't have sixes.
Ah.
Do you have a relevant wise?
For this?
Yeah, or yeah, I think that's the only way to actually gain disposition back. But other than that, that's fine.
I have conspiracy wise, trap wise, and explosion wise. I feel like I want to use conspiracy wise to be like these. This was a trap all along. Activating my second wise, so I get 2 wises. No, I don't. That doesn't make sense.
And I don't get any disposition back either. Well, that's fine.
Actually, wait. Can I use trapwise still? So I wonder if does this count as a trap if undead are just accosting us?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Ooh, but you could have them fall into
Don't
one of the
ask him
traps
to
in the
use a
room.
wise, 'cause then he'll just say no. Describe yourself using a wise in a way that helps, and then he'll be much more likely to say yes.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to think.
We're
Yeah,
game
try
No,
to-
fair enough. I'm just saying, like,
DM.
I'm thinking out loud.
Like, oh, I use my extensive knowledge of traps to help me somehow. I'm not saying it's easy, because it isn't, but
Yeah.
Get
I'm
the
not sure
get,
what I would do in your situation either.
Yeah.
get the skeletons to walk over the trap.
It's
that we
already.
fell
I already
to.
said no. We're moving on.
Oh,
Otherwise, this counts as reaching, so we're moving on.
Conspiracy wise, my
We're
penal
reaching.
gland-
We're moving on. Yeah, we're taking out this, and we're doing, I guess, that. And who's the new Ardor? Appoint a new conflict captain.
I guess who's got the most? It's the same. Well, who's played the least of this game? Tyler, why don't you be the captain?
I took over somebody else's card.
The
So
skeleton man now. We can do it.
Yeah,
All right.
Avenge us.
So if I'm gonna put the cards down, I think we should go off in a very fiery, very explosive, very aggressive front. We should be like the attack wall. That's my view.
As long as it's stylish.
Well, yeah. By the way, the imp is cackling, like flying above the foray the whole time. He is amused. This is the reason why he came, is to watch you fight the zombies.
You have good fighter, right? Right, Chris?
I'm good at everything.
Okay. Well, I knew that. I just wanted to be more specific.
No, fighter's fine. Like I said, I could do anything at this point. I think anything is fine.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put like 3 more cards down for fun.
Why is there extra cards?
For fun.
Because I'm being a shit. I'll delete them.
He said it was for fun, John.
Okay,
Come on, dude.
fine. It was fun.
No.
Yeah, it was so
No.
fun. Jeez.
All right, I have a mace. Let's do this. Flip the
Let's do it.
card. I'm attacking. You are doing what?
Also attacking.
Ah! I'm rolling 3 dice.
Because it's round 2.
Oh, wait, what?
I have my bow. I can make I can make attack versus attack of versus test if it's round 2 or later.
Ah, that's right, because you have
I have the magic of the bow of the silver seal, which I
Yes.
call upon. and the bow shimmers with an ethereal glow as I fire directly at the bony skull of this dwarf.
Excellent. He tries to raise his mace and charge you to get a swing in, but perhaps your unerring bow will prevent him from doing so. I'm rolling 3 dice.
Tyler, did you know this was gonna happen?
No. I will help you. I will replace the skeleton's joints with bees.
I like that description. It helps.
All right.
Ooh.
It's a tie.
You are bigger, you get +1.
Also, you can explode those 6s.
Yeah, there's also 6s. But your order might mean
Well,
you
I
win.
don't think that there's any point in doing that because I get +1 success.
And you can always spend fate to learn on help, which is probably better than exploding 6s for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason, exactly. So yeah.
Looks like a possibly major compromise,
I
possibly
think so.
not.
Because we lost 3/4 of our disposition.
I'm trying to think of a good compromise. Do you have any ideas of good compromises?
We lose a
Well-
back. I don't know.
My dichotomy of life and death is altered by seeing these skeletons move.
Let's look at the.
Someone gets injured.
Let's look at the drive off. The GM loses. Two adventurers are injured, or the opponents sound the alarm or summon reinforcements. I feel like they already had reinforcements.
These kind of were the reinforcements in a way. So
Yeah.
injury. I mean, that's what Steed suggested. So it seems appropriate. Someone's injured.
Let's just injure the people who are out. That sounds, because it's not like, I feel like this is kind of in between a middling compromise and a major compromise.
That's fine. 2 injured for like a major.
Carter and Roman are injured. Okay.
Loser is left for dead. Loser, yeah. Okay, this is the.
Yeah, that seems like pretty
I think it's fine.
pretty major compromise. I think like that'll be
Yeah.
difficult to deal with. So that seems appropriate.
Yeah, that's like, that's somehow middle between not too bad and bad. Is okay? You said that's fine, Corbusier.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're the conflict captain. Conflict
Oh,
captain
wait.
said it was fine.
Oh, we're still fighting? Oh shit.
No,
Oh, it's over.
you gotta
We're
either
talking
accept the negotiation or not. So
Oh, okay.
mark that you're injured, Ardor and Roman.
I would like to go back to town.
I still have these bees.
The bees dissipate.
Aw.
It's
I'll do a
also
cool tackle.
that was on turn 5 and it's now turn 6.
All right. Before I'm gonna trigger my instinct. Always look for water to try and scrounge up something for us to drink.
Wait, don't do that yet. Let me do my just drink from the jug first.
But the whole point of me doing this is so that we can find water, so you don't have to drink from the jug.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Look for water. Looking for water is survivalist, and in dungeon, let's see how hard this is. Probably gonna be hard. Not too hard. This is like a very wet dungeon. I've described it as wet. Haven't I? Maybe not this game, but previously. This is being on the coast. Very damp. Oh my god, did I just go into the wrong section of the book? we go. There we go. I thought I was being clever in talking about how wet it is as a ruse while I looked for the right chapter, but scavenger. No, it says scavenger. It's survivalist. Very survivalist. Dungeon. We'll call this a large group. No, small group. Let's do small group. And water. So up 4.
Okay. What am I? I'm looking for a success, right? Okay. I am going to tap my nature. This is not inside my nature. So I'm going to expose myself to attacks on a fail, but I really want to succeed. So yeah, I hum a tune to myself. A tune about a adventurer who finds a dale with a magical spring that restored his strength, while I search for one of my own.
Okay. Prize.
Whoops, I double-clicked.
I'm gonna say it's in your nature anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because it sounds like you're remembering something that could help you.
I mean, I was kind of like singing a song, but I mean, it's the same difference. I'll be happy with that.
So you don't mark that you went bound by 1. I don't know if it did it automatically.
Nope, it doesn't. You have to do it manually. So
Okay.
yeah, okay, we succeed. Yay.
You succeed. You find enough water to fill your bellies and or skins, and then that is it.
All right.
Because there's a slow kind of trickle along filling up this pool, but drinking all that, it empties it. It'll refill in a little bit, but it's gonna take a while.
Okay. Well, none of us. We are now all not hungry, or we are all not thirsty anymore. And my survivalist is now 4.
Nicely done.
Cool.
What was the tune of adventure? I'm just gonna write that into the chat. What was the name of the adventure?
Yeah, an adventurer who was lost but found a spring in a dale and drank from it, and it restored his strength. Not a mythic tale, but one that gives one comfort when looking for a thirsty, when in suffering from thirst.
So how do you get rid of an injury?
You either can suck it up and you just be like, I'm gonna to not be injured anymore, and then I, as the GM, look for a health or health-related skill and reduce it by 1 permanently. You can be
or
do
an OB4 health test.
OB4 health test, or you can be cured. I'm gonna say this.
Oh, yeah, you can be healed too. That's true.
I'm gonna say I don't know, bumps and bruises, scrapes, maybe a cut. Keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, I guess the nature of the injury matters now, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm a healer, so the nature of the injury makes it easier or harder to treat.
I'm gonna say soft tissue, blunt trauma. So we'll see how that factors later. I'm not reading it right now, and I don't want to look it up. So yeah, you've searched. You've managed to move them away and drive them back, and the imp was thoroughly amused. He laughs as he probably fought them, and then I don't know. He just like smiles and laughs, and there's some other part of the dungeon now.
All right,
but
well,
they're sulking in the darkness, waiting for their opportunity to strike.
Well, let's go check the barracks.
Before that, I'm considering just sucking it up.
I mean, I have healer 4, so I can probably heal you if we get some checks and go to camp.
I really don't want to keep going. I'm angry, afraid, and injured.
But you're not hungry and thirsty.
I am not hungry and thirsty, which is nice. Yeah, because we have 2 injured people. Wait, I think we have a check from earlier.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
have any.
I have a check.
Unfortunately.
I have 2
Yeah.
checks actually. Yeah, I have 2 checks.
Yeah. If we're not going to camp right now, I'm gonna just suck it up because I don't want to die.
I mean,
Oh yeah, if you're injured and you do a health-related thing, you open yourself up to death. At the GM's whim, but I have to give you a warning before attempting a roll.
can we not like just? I mean, we're kind of just gonna get out of here, you know, unless there's like some rolls you want to do.
What do you mean?
Well, like injured, like it's -1 to die to basically everything. That's what being injured means.
Is that how that is nowadays, or did they change
Yeah,
that? Or...
injury is -1 die to all skills, nature, will, and health rolls, except recovery.
Okay.
So basically,
I mean-
-1 die to any roll that isn't resources or circles.
Well, we could we camp?
You can, but I'm just saying, like, why we can just go to our camp. You know, we don't need to camp right this second. We can finish exploring the dungeon. Well, I mean, you know, we can at least like look in the barracks and then head out to our camp. You know.
Yeah.
Sure. It's
Then-
hopefully
I want to see how to find this this
And it is
hallway
worth
that's
pointing out. I
behind there.
probably can't. I mean, I probably can't. I can't heal both of you because if we only have 2 checks,
I
like,
could
I
try
can
and
both
heal.
of them. So
I could try and heal and get a check by using a trait
You have
against
healer?
myself. Sorry? I do not have healer.
so you can't heal. Well, you can try. I
No, he's
guess.
probably,
That's what I mean.
He says he's gonna go try get a check, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Well, the thing we can, but that's my point. Like, if we get more checks, then I can try to heal both of you.
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, let's like because
I wanna-
let me try because I could use the checks anyway. I could
I
use
want-
the like successes and fails.
I
Even
want to I want to find I'm gonna look for secret entrances though along this wall because I want to see how to get to this other hallway,
Okay,
the
just
one that we can see through the hall.
That's fine.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'll use my knowledge of caves as a dwarf to look for secret passageways. What would this be? A dungeoneering check?
No, it'll be a scout. Scout's for looking.
Scout, okay. And
I could help with this, can I?
You can't help
if I have
because
a-
you're angry.
I know, but I could aid with a relevant instinct.
Yeah, or you can aid always, but can you use your wise?
Not my wise.
No
I
wises.
thought you could help.
No wises or no
with-
help though. You're angry and afraid.
I can use my trait though.
Yeah, but
Born
help
of
doesn't
Earth.
count. I thought you have a relevant.
Right. I'm saying you
Uh,
could, but you're afraid, so you can't help. Right?
Like,
So
yeah,
you,
I know, but
you could
I thought
normally
aid
help.
is different from help.
But you're also afraid, no wise. So you would aid with a wise.
No, angry means no wises.
Yeah, I'm saying he's angry and afraid, so you can't do either.
And your wises, and he can't help because you're angry and afraid.
Maybe that's an old rule. Because I remember a relevant, not wise.
You were
a
correct.
relevant-
You're correct, Steve. You're correct.
okay.
You could have done that, but you are angry, so you cannot use your wise.
No, I'm not talking about my wise.
That's how aid works. You use a wise to aid someone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna aid with my instinct. Okay.
Oh,
that's
you
something
you
else.
can't use your instinct to aid. You could have just helped because you have a overlapping instinct
That's
and
what I
used
was
your
wondering.
help, but that counts as help. But you're afraid. So
All right, what is the relevant skill here?
it's scout, and he's using his instinct to
Okay.
look every nook and cranny.
Well, I don't have a relevant instinct, so I can't help.
I can also
Unless
use
my instinct is relevant.
my trait.
Yep, you can use it with how you'll. I think you described using your trait as burn earth and stone for yourself, but you already used it for yourself and against yourself. You can't use it twice.
Okay.
in a session.
I could use my nature.
Yeah.
I
You
am
can tap your nature, yeah. That's always something you can do. Spend a
my-
persona.
my nature is delving, so it's about as relevant as it gets. Although I'm not sure if this is the best use of it right now for a persona point.
Let me give you the ob, and then you'll tell me. You tell me if it's
Yeah,
if
I was gonna
it's
say, you can
relevant.
know the ob first.
Sure.
It's like using things within your nature is, in my opinion, like almost always the best way to use persona points.
Okay.
Either that or using your wises, obviously. Those are the two best ways.
I'm just thinking, but I think it's going to be location of target. It's gonna be ob 5.
Ob 5.
Yeah, guessing the location. Secret door.
Okay. Why is this saying that I'm rolling 1 when my scout is 2?
You're injured. -1 die.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Let me try and use my nature. It is definitely a delving type of thing that I'm doing.
I would say, yeah, plundering a cave or dungeon for its treasure might fall under delving. I think I'll be
for secret passageways.
Yeah, searching for a way to go deeper into a hidden place is kind of also
delving. Yeah, I like
in
it.
the spirit of delving, I would say.
I mean, I think I'm almost certainly going to fail this, so maybe it's not worth it.
But
yeah, probably.
Let's try.
The op?
Do it. Up 5.
Because you
yeah. Just get another check.
You may or may not have a relevant wise. You can't. You get another check because he only
No,
he has
I'm
2.
not going to get a check.
yeah, he's already used both of his traits against himself, so he can't get any more checks.
But
that's good.
You may have a
Good to
relevant
use
wise after the roll. Make the roll.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can always use wises after the roll.
What do you mean use wises after? My wises don't really apply. Well, maybe Black Diamond Guild might apply because it is.
I'm gonna tell you, Black Diamond Guild wise would almost certainly be relevant if you could think of a way to. Maybe
Okay.
my knowledge of them will tell me where they would have a secret
Let's
door.
see what happens.
I should be not rolling 5. It should have been.
Yeah, he used versus instead of ob, but
it should have been independent.
Should have been independent, but whatever. That doesn't really change it.
So
yeah, failed scout test, I guess.
you could either get a failed scout test, or you could spend a persona. You roll all your failed dice. You could spend a fate to roll 1 failed. I'm gonna say Black Diamond Guildwise is in your nature. I think I'm gonna tell you why it's in your nature now, because you've used it in your nature several times. This is definitely a former Black Diamond Guild hideout.
Okay.
Much older than probably you, but dwarves are, old-lived, and they're slow to change.
So using my wises, can re-roll failed.
So
dice?
if you spend a persona and you use your wise, you will mark that you used a persona, and then you tell me what you are now considering that you weren't considering before as like a fact, and then you roll all your failed dice.
Okay. And I failed how many dice?
1, 2, 3.
2. No, 2.
3. The
Oh,
3
is a fail too.
3 is a fail.
Yeah.
1 and a 2 is a fail.
Okay, sure. Let's go for it.
So basically, that's 3 dice on obstacle 2. Is the
And you could also pop that 6.
and you can spend a fate later. Just reroll any of the 6s.
So I start thinking back to the time when I was in my Black Diamond Guild in my hometown, and they took me to the vault to go look at some of the more expensive items through a secret passageway. And about the, I concentrate really hard and think back to the type of symbols that were around that entrance, and I start looking around to see if there's any type of hidden symbols in the wall and the carving among the rock that's just kind of been hidden away to look like it's part of the rock.
Okay, yeah, I
to
like
try
that.
and narrow down the search. So is this rolling 3d6 with an
3d6. Yep.
with exclamation or without?
Oh,
Without.
without.
Okay.
You can spend a fate later,
Oh,
but you don't need to because you
don't
made
need
it.
Made it. Nice. Yeah, no, there's definitely exactly what you're describing. There was like a little like thing, and you like recalled its message, and it's like, oh, of course, the door's on this side, but the activation of the door is on the other wall, and so you immediately turn around, go to the other wall, and because of like the symbol, you quickly find it and press it, and like a latch opens.
Hell yeah.
Before you is a long stretch of hallway. You can maybe sense that like this is very like stuffy. It hasn't been. It's kind of dry too. Like you could feel the dry because this whole dungeon's very damp. But here it's like significantly less damp. Of course, it's still damp because there's holes leading into it, but it's significantly less damp. Hasn't seen the water. It's more tightly sealed. Better. I guess the rooms probably was taken care of more.
What do you guys figure the chances are they'd put a trap inside?
Probably.
Probably pretty good.
I guess I'll go first. I'll just start tapping walls with like my, and then
how many
looking up.
persona do I have to have spent, by the way, to go up a level?
3.
3. Okay, I've spent enough.
You need 3 fate
Check
and
on
3
the
Fona.
check on the level page.
Yeah.
What was that?
If you go to your level
You need
tab, it
3
says how many
fate and 3 persona. Ben.
Yeah. to go to level 2.
Cool.
Yeah, and because we got hit by a dark trap before, I'll start looking for holes.
All right. That sounds like you're looking for a scout. Is this your instinct also?
This is my instinct, yes.
I'm going to say boo.
Oh,
Boo.
this was
Ob 4 instinct. Ob 4. Yeah, Ob 4. Yeah.
Does anyone want to help?
what are you doing?
I will help. Wait, I
Looking
can't help. This is an
for
instinct.
Your
traps.
instinct.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I just
Pretty
go,
sure
yay,
I could-
do it, Roman, yay!
just fail this.
Carbuze, if you say something informative about traps, you could aid him.
I think traps are stupid, and if you set them up, you're a coward, so you should think like a coward.
Like a coward.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of everything right now.
You are afraid, and who's more afraid of traps than afraid people?
Oh, makes so much sense.
Yeah. Next time you want to trick somebody, don't. Be brave.
I can't pass this.
That's borderline not helpful, but I'm gonna say it's helpful.
Think like a coward isn't terrible advice.
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I
is
think
a
it- I think
coward
it-
but
I
a
think it's
miserable
better
pile of self-doubt?
Is well,
This is not gonna kill you, even like, but the trap might.
Whatever doesn't kill you might
But
give you grievous injuries.
Failing the search isn't going to kill you, but
If failure won't kill you, then the trap will.
activating the trap, it might.
God, I hate conditions. It's so stupid. Okay, well, I have 3 scout, -1 because I'm injured, +1 because of aid, so I'm rolling 3 against 4. I guess I get a 6.
Are you? This sounds like the perfect time to spend a nature. Bring your nature in.
Is that a beneficial thing?
It's neither a trait nor a wise nor beginner's luck.
Okay, well, let's do
It
that.
sounds like it's kind of outside your nature, but it sounds like the perfect time to do it. You seem to be struggling.
When we get back to town, I will do it outside. I don't want us to get trapped. Oh god, it's still 7 to 4.
You can spend more persona if you wanted.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I have a lot of persona.
You
I
can
gotta spend that.
you can spend up to 3 on a roll to give you +1 die. You know, also
double
you have
tap your
heist
nature
wise,
anymore,
so
can you?
remember that too.
Everything used
Oh
to be
wait, you
able to
can't
do it.
use wises. Never mind. I shut my mouth.
Yeah, I can't. So, I will roll for 8. I'm spending persona, using my nature outside, so I'm getting taxed. I have an aid. So 8 to 4.
Yeah,
It's
that's not bad
It's
odds.
not bad. It's
Hey,
normal.
yeah.
It's normal.
And if you roll any 6s, you can explode them. So
He rolled no
Right.
6s.
Oh, I'm freaking injured too. Let's
No 6s.
wait. It's a failed nature test, right?
No,
Or it failed scout test.
failed scout test. It taxes you by 1, I guess. It
Well,
would have taxed you
your
by.
nature, your nature goes down by 2.
What did it go down by 2? I thought it only gets taxed by the margin of failure.
Right.
Well, you have to spend a nature, don't you? To oh wait, no, you're right. Of
It
course,
taxed by 1, or if you fail the margin of failure.
or if you fail, it's by the margin of failure. Yeah,
This
so it
ain't
goes down.
good. Okay.
Can
But
you
I
not
did
use a
level
wise?
out. No, I can't because I'm angry. I
Oh.
think. Damn.
Yeah, I've been angry for a long time, and it's surprisingly cramping, actually.
All right.
Really cramping. Also, but I leveled up my scout. It's now 4.
There you go.
I'll take it, I guess.
Right. No.
This
I'm
is
like-
So what
very-
happened, Sean?
Well, obviously the trap triggers, and I'm just trying to think how hard or easy I want to make it on you. I mean, this is like the same trap as before, so it's like op 2, health test. I'm gonna say Roman and Corbusier are the ones caught in the crossfire, because Corbusier was there talking to Roman, even though
Sure.
that he was he wouldn't put himself out there, but you know, Roman was like, oh, there's no trap, and then they were near each other, and then the trap got triggered,
Shouldn't have trusted him.
and then
I didn't think like a coward. Wouldn't.
You saw
guess-
like the brave man you are.
I'll
not like the coward
describe
you-
what I'm feeling is that you described where the trap was from, and I was like, oh, it could have been a good idea, but you didn't describe the trigger of the trap, which was the pressure plate that you stepped on that caused the darts to fire.
We didn't know that though. To be fair.
Well, I said that like the he scolded you
I
because he flew and it was on the floor, so I tried to allude to it. He didn't, so it wasn't a good idea, but it was very close to being a good idea because it was exactly the same trap.
2 health.
Up to health, and you. Yeah, I'm gonna say you could die from this, Roman. Good luck.
Fine. I have a lot of persona to spend.
And Corbusier also. You cannot die, but you could become injured.
I hate dying. It's happened too many times already.
Popping my nature requires a persona, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm rolling 3 to 4.
And then you.
I'm gonna spend persona 3 times. Yeah. I don't want to pop my nature. Maybe that's better. No, that's fine. Yeah, I can spend 3 persona max, right?
Yep.
With 3 dice. Okay, well, it's 6 to 4. I think I'm dead here.
What? This is an ob2 test, I thought.
Yeah, it's up 2.
Oh, oops.
Not 4. Right?
Oh, again,
Whatever. You
I
succeeded.
made
Well,
it.
You still did really good though.
Succeed anyway.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
And Kerbuze, you need a roll also. Health test.
I'm rolling a health. Yeah.
Obstacle 2.
Do I have thing? Let me double check. I only have 3 fate. Damn it. All right.
Nice.
You succeed. Alright.
Woo!
I clicked, I advanced the grind, it's now 7. And you've narrowly escaped with your life. I guess not narrowly. You managed to escape with
Comfortably
your
escaped
life.
your life.
I escaped with someone else's life.
All right, well, let's go see what's in this vault then.
Like the imp is very pleased. He's like, yes, you managed to open it. Interesting. And he like rubs his hands together. Like, yes. Ooh.
Oh, this is all junk.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously.
Obviously, he thinks it's junk. He doesn't care. He's more interested in what you guys are doing. He's like, oh,
Chaos and death rather than the treasure.
yeah. He's like, you're nearly dying. Ooh, yeah. That nearly hit your head. Oh.
Glut ourselves on its riches.
All right, yeah. You open and find the treasure stores.
Hell yeah. What do we got? What do we got?
I didn't see the treasure area because I am a lazy DM. I didn't think you'd make it this far.
Oh.
What is that?
Does that mean we get to roll dice for
It does
treasure
mean you
dice?
get to roll dice because I.
Hey.
Alright, did I see this place? I think I did roll dice for treasure, but I don't remember. Let me see if I wrote it in here somehow. I have no idea where I'd have wrote it in. Oh, okay, yeah. I did seed it, but these are lame treasures. These are very lame. There's some lint and 3 unlit candles in the treasure vault.
Oh my god.
There's
All
also
that effort.
There's also a spell book, which I said was in the main area, but I'm going to put in here. But also, because I forgot to mention it before, it was on the table, but it's the other table. But you were searching in for it, so it's here now. Perfect opportunity, and we'll go 1 roll on the treasure table. So let's find the treasure table. Let's make it. Let's roll on treasure table 2. Treasure table 2 needs what? Where's treasure table 2? Where is it? Is it? Wait, what? I don't understand. Roll once or each is on table 2. Table 1 is on 157. Oh, literally table 2. Alright, 2d6. I found it. Let's go. 2d6. Let's go with.
Got it. It's super low.
4. It is stuff. Oh, it's the lamest of things. That's fine. I'm always fine with giving you more stuff.
I love stuff.
Stuff makes the world go round.
3d6 stuff, Roman. Let's do this.
Look, it's your favorite
Oh, it's
thing.
really high.
Disappointment.
16. You find dice.
Dice.
Dice. Nice.
So here's
Nice.
We just rolled dice.
We
to
start
find
playing
dice.
our own game of Torchbearer inside the
Dice.
dungeon.
So what else was there? There was the dice, the spell book, and what else?
dice, lint, 3 candles, and a spell book.
I thought you said there was the glint of metal that we could see through the window.
Oh yeah, and a dagger on the desk.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Rules lawyering comes through the clutch.
Took it in.
Or
I
not?
don't need a dagger.
Yeah,
I don't need
yeah.
any of this junk. What the hell?
The demon knew already.
The
He
demon
was
wants
laughing
to,
at the whole time.
he wants you to take the junk. Because you gotta take it now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to find the spells. Spells are useful. I'm just gonna give you like 2 random spells, maybe, from the book. It's probably an Arcana 89. Let's say in the spellbook, the spellbook contains. Oh yeah, that's description of Arcana. It's not the.
Anyway, we're not going to take these because this obviously isn't junk. This is powerful, and these are treasured possessions, obviously. And since they were so well kept and hidden, obviously the demon wouldn't want us to remove them.
Ah, yes.
He would want us to leave them right here where they're safe.
Alright, I'm gonna say the spellbook contains a few spells, but if you're gonna leave them here, that's all good and fine.
I mean, I can't use a spellbook anymore.
Do we know what the spells are?
I don't know. Are you gonna look through the book and start reading them?
I mean, I can't use spells, so it doesn't really make sense for me to. But maybe Corbusier might want them.
I'll take it. Just
That's
because
too many spell books. I have no space for these.
Like I have too many spell
You could-
books.
You could tear out the pages that have the spells on them, presumably, and I don't know if actually you can do that. That seems like the kind of thing you could do, though.
That seems like something I do in real life, and I feel like my desires conflict a lot with what is mechanically possible in game.
Well, I mean, you take the book because the scroll in the book's probably the book is like what pack 2, and can contain up to 5.
Oh yeah, and I guess a scroll is pack 1, right?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't.
I memorize
advantage.
these spells by smoking the pages. Like, I use them as rolling papers.
You still have to read them, but I like where your mind is at.
I use
Well-
Enchanter on the pages, so I memorize the spells as I toke.
Anyways, yeah, there's some spells in here. If Corbusier wants to know them, I can tell him. Are you taking it or
Oh,
not?
sure. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm just gonna double check my bag
Okay.
to see if I can take
I'm gonna
it.
put demonic stupefaction and ethereal premonition.
Yeah, I have a spare slot. I only have 1 slot
You can
available.
give me something, and I can carry it for you until you.
You can carry this parchment if you want.
And
You have
also, I'm gonna say etheric appendage because I think that's up Corbusier's alley.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So I will carry your parchment for you and put it in my backpack.
Thanks. They make great rolling papers.
Until such a time as I need the space, or you can take it back.
Alright.
Well, I still want to explore the barracks before we go.
I'll take the dice.
Okay.
If no one.
I'm not
Good.
taking anything.
You could put them in your pocket, or you can, I don't know,
Pack 1. Otherwise, I
It's
presume.
pack 1.
pack 1. They just take a
I'll
slot.
put it in my backpack.
I don't know. Keep them with your
Yep.
horse so you can only use them in town or something.
I wonder if they're stacked.
Maybe.
It's a
I just gotta roll them a bunch to find out, I guess.
smugglers, then, you know?
Yeah.
They might have stacked dice.
Might help me with my gambling.
Are they stacked, Sean? Can we check them?
Are you gonna sit here and roll them 1,000 times?
I'm gonna go over to the barracks and investigate them and look around and see if there's anything in there.
All right, just plug them back in. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay. So you went over to the bunkhouse?
Yeah, the barracks.
Eric's
What's in here?
sleepy quarters, sleepy times for the dwarves. There's some stuff in here, some dried leaves, kind of like old and wet probably now. They're not even dried. They're just like used to be dried and probably used to like be packed into like canvas mattresses, but the canvas mattress has been like old and torn open, and the dried leaves are strewn about the ground. I'd say there's not much in here.
Rated.
You can see where like probably two dried footprints, or probably two sets of dried footprints, were just standing for a long time, and like not letting the water there, and you realize that that's probably where the skeletons who were wearing boots now that I have yet to describe would have been standing for a long time.
This doesn't look like it has anything that we need to take.
Wait, so we uncover the whole dungeon?
I'd say
Looks like it.
No, not at all. We still have to go past the big gate.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, other than that big door, we gotta figure out how to get that thing open.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
All right, let's make our way over to the vault door.
It's vault door time.
Vault door. Good name.
I totally want to like make you hear monsters, but I'm tired.
You can just do monster
I'm
noises.
tired of
no
monsters.
worries.
Tired of monsters. They're in the dungeon somewhere. You hear them. They're exactly that noise. Yeah, there's the vault door. It's locked, but it's locked from the outside. But on the inside, there's no clear way how to open it. But there's gears and stuff in a little crawl space. These gears are holding like this metal like rod in place against this like very perfectly circular door, even though it's not a circle in the picture. It's perfectly circular.
We see a metal rod. What do you mean?
I mean, like it's probably like I don't know the width of a hamburger. On the bottom, it's labeled metal wedge, and it like is attached to the gears in the wall that you can see because there's like a crawl space about 2 feet big with giant metal gears on the inside.
So what is the rod doing?
The rod is wedging the perfectly circular door in place on both sides.
Oh, does it move if I like push and pull on it?
The rod, is like jammed in place from the gears, which do not move with you just trying to move the rod. It would take effort to bend the rod out of place.
Well,
You could crawl
can I
into the
try
gears
to
and
see if. Yeah, can I look through that mechanism to see if I can figure out a way to unlock it?
you crawl into the crawl space and look at the mechanism.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I'm a
I mean,
dwarf.
this thing is like really shut. It's probably not gonna just open, unless we do something to it.
Yeah.
I like small spaces in caves.
What would this even be? This is
I gotta
Sapper.
search every nook and cranny, right? And this is a nook and cranny.
I mean, it's obviously this is the mechanism how to open it. So do I just tell you the ob? Are you gonna try to open it? Like, either are you trying to like bypass it, or are you trying to like open it?
I mean, I if I could see it, I would tell you what I'm trying to do. But since I can't see it, I'm just gonna have to rely on Ardor being, as he is a good crafter, he should be able to figure out what the best option here is.
Stop it. No. I say you can find an opening, open it, but it would take some time, and you would have to bust out your tools. It would be, I think it might be Sapper if you were to attempt it. Would you want to attempt it?
Yeah. I'd like to train out my sapper skill.
Skills 72.
Why does it not let me do a roll here? I am clicking it, and it's not. What the hell?
What's your Sappers? Your
It
Sapper
lets me do every skill except for sapper for whatever reason. I click on sapper, and it doesn't work. That's very strange.
edit. Play.
Nope. Every other one works. Sapper doesn't.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just broken. It doesn't work for me either.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
So just make a regular roll.
let me tell you the ob first. And
So what would it be for sapper? I guess it's
It's-
2?
is Sapper a health skill?
Yep.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you, you're at risk of dying, crushed by years.
What?
Do you want to continue?
No, probably not.
Because you are injured, right?
Yeah, I am injured. Yeah, let's not do that then.
You realize that, you could, unlock it maybe. It might be hard, but it's unsure on how much time you have by the time you unlock it and escape the giant rolling wheel.
Can I search the journal that I found in the demon room for any information on this vault door?
I mean, you could. I feel like reading a journal is a camp activity.
Okay. Well then, we can go back to camp and I'll scour through it. Well, actually, maybe I don't have time because I'll be healing you guys.
Is there no
Tyler maybe can,
Yeah, I can do it.
because your scholar's pretty good, right?
No,
My scholar is most excellent.
the scholar's probably worse than yours.
Really?
My scholar's 2.
Oh, well, mine's 3, but still, I mean.
He
So
probably
probably
needs to get his scholar up. The thing is,
If we're gonna go back to camp, then we can just, when we come back, we can just have Arter use Sapper. So.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, what do you guys think? Should we just head back to our camp in Crowthorn?
Yeah, I can dig it.
Unfortunately, there wasn't any more treasure in here.
are we just gonna
nothing
instant travel
bad.
there and then instant travel back?
We have
Yeah, we're on maps, so we can fast travel.
Okay, let's teleport.
No, that's wrong. You're in a
So
fight
we'll,
now.
yeah, we'll make camp in the ruins of Crowthorn.
Okay, cool. You're at your base camp. Let's do base camp stuff. But first, tell me how much checks you guys have and everything.
I have 2.
And you're injured. You're injured.
0.
Is anyone else injured or angry or anything?
I think
Hey,
I'm
man.
hungry and thirsty because we hit the grind.
I'm
As
injured,
previously established.
but nothing else.
Sorry?
So you have 2 checks. Who else has checks? Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. You are back here, and let's go back to
It passes today, so I didn't
stuff.
really have the opportunity to get some fails.
Just chilling. No.
Okay.
Base camp 160. Let's see what happens. 160. Base camp. Base camp procedure. No, that's setting up base camp. Your town. Blah blah blah. At the conclusion of each adventure or town phase, roll to see if the camp was visited during the adventure's absence. See base camp activity section. Do not roll for camp events. Oh, cool. But yeah, so can someone roll a 2d6? Because I forgot to mention what cool, unique terrain feature is here.
Oh.
8. There's a tree hollow. presumably in the center of town.
Cool.
That we never talked about.
Maybe can I junk in there too?
Okay. So base camp stuff. Where's the while you were out? It is in fact during summer, so I roll through. So here's what we do: we roll 3d6, and the total of the base number octants along with the number of structures. There is one structure. It is your kind of chimney thing that you've built. There's other things there, but we're gonna count them as ruins. They don't count as part of this. +1 for concealment as per the surveillance factors. I believe I did say there was concealment because it's kind of concealed within the ruins. Of course, once you expand, it becomes more obvious that's not ruined.
Well, we'll have to repair the walls.
There's no watch. It is during summer. So roll 3d6, and you're going to add 2.
+2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 18, and then... Wait. Margin of failure. Okay, margin, you rolled an 18, and you compare it versus the base visibility. If it's equal or greater, then all is well. So all is well.
All is well. Wonderful.
Yeah, and then one thing, a pack 1 item disappears if it's not in your cache. And I think I said there was a few things still dropped on the ground.
Correct.
AKA,
yeah, all this stuff.
all that stuff. There's iron spikes. They go missing.
Okay.
Okay. Here you go. Here you go. Take your camp. There's only 2 checks, and who has camp instincts, I guess, and whatever you need to do to camp.
All right, I'm gonna try and heal Ardor's injury.
Okay. You're trying to heal Ardor's injury. That sounds like a healer test if I've ever heard one.
Correct.
He is injured with some blunt trauma, some bumps, sword cuts or broken bones. Oh, was he cut by a sword? He was not, actually. Or was he?
I thought he was.
He was fighting the guy with the sword when he got taken out, right?
Yeah, so I'd say it probably was.
Yeah. So he was, yeah, so up 3.
Okay.
I think the other person was only, Steed was probably bumps and bruises. I don't know. We'll say that's true. I mean, mace could potentially break bones, but I don't know. You guys remember.
I will. Okay, it was ob 3, you said?
Yeah, up 3. Where's your
Okay. I will. I'm going to hum a tune to myself about the courageous battle of a particular elven warrior from 1,000 years ago who strode into battle against a legion of undead and was cut so badly that they thought that he would surely die. But although his wounds turned gray and were held in stasis through a mysterious magical power. And I sing the song as I stitch him back up.
Ardor grumbles.
Sorry, I was just kind of looking at your level benefit because I think you could have used singing for healer if you chose the right level thing, but I don't think you did. Right?
Nope, I'm just saying I'm kind of like role playing this as tapping my nature. Again.
It's outside your nature.
No problem.
Speed. Excellent. Only capture nature by 1. And the check, one of Ardor's checks disappear into the ether. As
You are healed, Ardor.
Healed of your sword wound, probably stitched or mended with paste. I don't know. Whatever.
Said it was stitched, so it's stitched.
Whatever happened.
It just disappeared
Yeah.
into nothingness.
You can't take another action. So, is there any other business?
Well,
I got.
what do you mean he can't take another action?
You can't do 2 things in a row.
Yeah, you can't do 2 things in a row. Yeah.
I got my instinct to trigger.
Okay, cool. What are you doing?
I am going to enchant something.
Okay, let me open up that thing and ask you some questions about what you want to enchant. Conflict. No, I'm opening the wrong book. Right. Lore Master. It's on page 36, sort of. 38. Enchanter. 37, 38. Okay. What are you enchanting? Or like, what do you want to enchant?
I can improve leather armor. Like this. That's a level 1 thing. I'm not even any level.
For what?
I'm just looking at the imbue effect on the other page. It's like I can just imbue items like I was kind of doing before with the alchemy.
Yeah, so like the basically the minimum that you can do is an ob 3. Because you can
beginner's luck.
paper with for 1 phase with a wise action type, candlelight, or improved leather armor. Actually, yeah.
And I can improve probably one of my wises on. We fell into a lot of traps today. I'd love to start using trap wise more.
That's not how you enchant works.
Oh,
So
sorry. It's imbue a wise. I made an assumption.
So you can basically what you're doing is you're taking a thing, the vessel, and you're giving it an enchantment, right? So it has a number of uses. So 1d3 or 2d6, or limitless, and then it has a duration. So how long does it last once you use it? And then you can give it an effect. So if you wanted, like, you could imbue like a piece of paper, like you could write an enchantment on a piece of paper that would give someone a wise for a certain amount of time.
Okay. I'm just reading the second page where it's imbue a wise. I'm like, I have a wise on.
Yeah, so if you scroll back up, you'll see like there's enchanting factors. So there's a vessel, number of uses, and the duration. So those are also relevant, right? So if you basically you're like, what are you enchanting? Like, what is the actual thing you're enchanting? How many times do you want to use it, and how long does each use last?
Yeah. So, do you want to do something hard or easy?
I go easy because it's I'm still level 0 and I don't want to break something.
Do you have paper?
He does. I hand him his back his parchment that was in my backpack.
Oh, he just has a parchment. Cool. Yeah. Or you have the object. It's very easy. Is the easiest thing to do is it's going to be a use that lasts for a phase, and then choose the thing that it helps with. Is it give someone a wise? Does it give them a bonus dice to one of the attack, defend, fate, maneuver, or some sort of thing? Does it, when you activate it, does it just glow like candles, or are you going to? I guess you can't pick leather armor because you'd have to pick leather.
Yeah.
So
I love the idea of imbuing wises on people, slapping them with like a.
You could improve leather armor, right?
Is leather?
Somebody else can have leather armor.
Presumably, like because you're pinning the paper to the armor. It's still only so when you activate it, it does that thing.
Okay, yeah.
Only once.
Cool. I
Only for
like
one
that.
phase, right?
For example, you could make a piece of paper that when you eat it, you give someone, I don't know, a wise. That's maybe like darkness wise or something. But that's probably too generic of a wise as far as wises go. But I would let some generic wises happen if it's only for a phase. If it's permanent, I'd be like, no.
Well, can it be like an offensive wise, like easily distracted wise, lose focus wise?
I guess, but you would presumably give that to someone that it helps them. It basically gives them knowledge.
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking of like other things.
Would you need
with
to?
it.
Did you need to have the wise, or you just gain it?
No, presumably not, because otherwise, what would the point? What would be the
I
point?
would give everyone conspiracy wise. We'll all be crazy together.
That would be the point, but no.
Yeah.
I think you can magically give someone wises. Okay, so pick a cool wise that you think would be helpful.
Like endurance wise.
Endurance wise?
Like mind over matter wise, and like you do not feel injuries for a turn or something.
That's something different entirely. That'd be alchemy, and you would make a potion that makes you not feel injuries for a turn.
Darn.
Mind over matter wise?
Calculus wise, you can do very complex math.
Sure, math wise?
Mathematical wise, you can see.
Yeah, math wise work.
You want to make someone a paper that when they look at it, they just become math wise for a while?
They're just so good at math. They can just look at if they're looking for traps or something, they can probably use like numerical deductions and be like, oh, this many steps until this happens or something. Or get it ground and be like, I can tell like how long a room is just by looking at it.
Sure, let's give Matt you. So you're trying to make a piece of parchment last a one charge, one phase, and imbue wise. So that's going to be obstacle 1, 2, 3. I'm going to throw in an evil factor of you don't have enchanting powder and the like.
Oh no.
So it's just harder to do. But so it's ob 4. Just because you don't have the stuff.
And this is an instinct, so no one can help me.
Wait, you use your alchemist power. Okay, you actually have alchemist skill, so never mind. It's ob 3. That's fine. I just.
It's ob 3?
Yeah,
okay.
ob 3.
Because I'm using beginner's luck, so I'm using will.
Yep.
Alright.
Still basically impossible, but let's see what happens.
I am. Dang, and I don't know why I can't change the thing.
To what?
Oh, that's why. I'm gonna have to roll will, that's why. Not to that.
It's rolling will, it says will.
I know, I clicked enchanter for a second.
You do click enchanter. It's halved because it's 2, right? So it's 4 halved.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right, beginner's luck halves it. So that's
right. I forgot about that.
So 2 dice, 2 successes. I'm gonna say the paper parchment that you use is used up, and you don't manage to succeed.
No.
Like, you temporarily for a little bit, you see a bunch of like everything turns to equations and things because you accidentally triggered it for yourself, but you didn't quite have it at full effect, and you see everything turns into angles and equations for a moment before like blinking out into it.
All right.
Ah.
So, do you guys want me to search through this journal to see if I can find anything about how to open that door, or is there something else people want to do?
You could heal Roman, or Roman can try to recover themselves, or...
Well, if you guys are willing to spend money in town for me to heal, so we could save the checks and stuff, so we don't heal in camp.
reading the notes in town is probably a bit I don't know, easier, but like better, I guess.
Okay, so we could go back to town and do stuff there.
I'd have to. I think it's 3 dice worth of treasure. That would be for my stay.
Yeah, the rest of us could just stay and. Well, I can stay with my parents. You guys can stay at the inn. Plus, we'll definitely be. We can get checks on the way because we're gonna have to like lug these.
Yeah, that's true.
And I might be able to go and kill Claflin. It is Alfheim we're talking about, right?
So, yeah. So then, if there's nothing else, I mean, I can still try and heal you, but unless there's something else people want to do with the check, that's kind of what I'm asking. Because
I could
you
continue
have to
mapping.
recover from angry and afraid anyway, and you only get how many? How did the inns work? I forget.
How do inns work?
Let me check.
You work. You sleep there. No. Let me see.
Yeah, I just can't remember what.
It's like 1. You get a free recovery check, and you can spend an extra dice.
So base cost is 2. You gain free recovery. You'll basically get to roll. He would make a angry recovery test at +1, and then he could potentially spend. It'd be another 3 to get afraid. He'd still be injured. Can you make up to 2 additional recovery? Recovery tests 2. Oh no, okay, so it costs 2, you get to try to make 2 recovery tests. You can spend an additionals to be 3 and try to make 3, but if you fail the first one, you don't get to make an additional recovery, any of them.
But you have to. Well, you could just do it in recovery order, I guess.
Yeah.
It's more likely.
It'd be in recovery order. So it would be
Actually kind of bad.
So if you want, I can.
Yeah.
Heal you.
Heal me just in case.
Although.
If he fails, then you're gonna have to like suck it up automatically.
I can't suck it up. I only have like nature 2, and if I suck it up, I'm down to 1.
No, it would be health, not nature. I mean, it could be nature.
It'd be health, nature, or any health related skill.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, I would. Knowing that, yeah, I'll take a injured healer test.
Okay. Want to try to heal him?
Sure, I'll heal him then.
It's gonna be up to. I'm gonna say bumps and bruises for Roman.
Okay. I'll just spend 1 persona. I think, yeah, to give myself an extra die. You are healed.
Mark that success.
Ooh, thank you.
Also,
So I
you
think-
could have. I also remember like alchemist can I think help healer, and this wasn't an instinct and stuff. So you could always ask for help on these sorts of things.
But I think you already passed on Ordor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You can. This is a separate test. You mark success. All right. You exit camp phase. It was longer than a normal camp because this is your base camp. You spend time
So
relaxing and chilling.
Whose check did we use for that last one?
Be
Was that my other one?
Yeah.
Okay, just got it. I'm checking. All right. What happens to the beneficial use checks?
They only clear after the fact.
They clear after the session is done. Yeah.
Session. I think.
okay.
I think also like you can't use the traits against yourself, right?
Yeah, you can only use each trait
Can't.
against yourself once per session.
Yeah.
Okay.
They made it harder, so to try to like encourage other players to do things too.
So if I were to get a check now, like I couldn't use it next session.
No. That's
You-
not,
you-
not
you-
at all what that means.
You keep it. You keep
Okay.
the check. I was one of those checks from last session, Matthias.
Beneficial use?
No, not the beneficial use. The other one.
The other one?
I think they both were actually. I
No,
don't
no, no.
think-
Only one of them
was.
was.
Yeah,
One of them
Fiery
was.
was this session, but the other one was last.
Yeah, so you can use Burner Orphan Stone to gain another check by the time the session's up if you wanted to.
Okay.
That being said, let us talk about where you're going next. You want to lug your stuff over there.
To Elfheim. Yeah.
All of the stuff or some of the stuff?
Well,
probably
I'm going to
can't-
carry a large sack which has the altar in it.
I don't think I can carry anything at all. Because I'm completely full. I can carry things in my hands.
Well, you have.
Oh no,
a
no, no!
lantern and shield in
I'm
your hand.
carrying stuff. So yeah, no, I can't even do that.
So you would need labor tests, probably.
Yep.
Unless you replace the stuff with some gear that you have. Leave that in the cache while you.
I mean, if we do instant travel, can't we do 2 trips?
You need to enter the adventure phase.
Yeah, no, because when you go to town, you do the town phase, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll put some stuff in a cache, and I'll take one of the statues and put it in my backpack.
Okay. You're putting all your stuff in the cache?
No, I'm gonna keep the journal and the waybread, but I'll put the other stuff in the cache. The Book of Myths and the rope.
Should try to get it.
Isn't the
cart.
so it's 4, right.
Yep.
Journal. Yeah, okay. Yep, that makes sense.
I'm gonna keep the journal because I want to study it while I'm in town.
Base camp, edit. So you're taking one of the statues.
And I'm putting rope and a Book of Myths in the cache.
We still have the creepy music, by the way.
Oh yeah.
We're no longer in creepy land.
We'll change that to fun adventure music. Here we go. No, that's too crazy. Let's do this one. No, even crazier. This one.
Spawn some trap music.
There, that's fine. Okay, so rope Book of the Myths. Yeah. Save changes. Are you taking more things?
I mean, we're gonna have to do labor tests to get the rest of these statues out, but I don't have any free slots at all. So if I make the labor test, I will almost certainly fail. Does anyone have any free slots? Does anyone even have labor in me?
Yeah.
I do not.
I don't have laborer.
Okay. Everyone is full.
Pretty.
No, I emptied my large sack for other stuff, but I could fill it up again.
Okay.
I guess if
I think a statue.
Put a statue in one, and then yeah.
Are we still keeping this rope for other things?
What rope? No,
Base
that rope
camp.
is mine. I'm putting it there for now.
I mean, I
Yeah.
suppose I could leave some of our like
Although I
adventuring
guess
stuff
now that I think
here.
about it, we need actually we don't need checks to go to town, do we?
Are we gonna come back here afterwards?
Eventually.
Because we could leave some of our stuff here then.
I've already done that. Yeah.
What did you
Wait.
leave?
His rope and a Book of Myths. I think they're space 1 each or something.
The rope is 2.
I could take both statues actually.
Well, if you hold it around your torso, it's 1. And I believe if you put it in the cache, it's the minimum amount it takes up or something. Or I don't remember. But we're gonna count that as that.
I could take both
Or
statues.
I might be thinking about.
Nice.
I don't
I'm
know. Rope
gonna-
is pack 2.
I just realized that I have wine in my belt and I have a jug of wine in my backpack.
Yeah. jugs are
Doesn't
useful.
make
The book is what? Pack 1 or 2?
The book is pack 1.
Pack 1. Rope's pack 2. Okay.
right, but
We're
I
carrying
have
2
wine
jugs.
twice. That doesn't make sense.
What do you think?
that I have wine in my belt and then a jug of wine in my backpack.
Yeah, you have a wine in your. Yeah, it's like in your wine skin, and you also have a jug of wine.
Also, the wineskin doesn't hold any wine.
It has wine.
Yes, it does. It has wine in
Oh,
it.
okay.
It's more wine. You can just keep it here if you want the jug, because
Yeah.
if you're recovering from angry or afraid, you could drink it here instead of on the road.
And I also have my emergency wine in my belt, so
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually.
So I'm gonna stash my jug of wine here. I don't know where we keep a list of the stuff that's in the stash.
It's in base camp.
So you're taking another statue, Steed, or both statues?
I was about to say that. I was actually gonna drop my jug, come back for it later. But if he's dropping his jug,
Yeah, we should leave the wine at camp and you take the water with us.
yeah,
Yeah.
so, drop the wine jug and pick up the other statue.
How
if you
much
can.
space is the jug? 3?
3.
3, yeah. So I think we can open up to 6 more slots if we need to.
Statues were 4, I believe. So
Yeah.
4,
My
5,
jug
6,
is 2
7,
2 out of
8,
3
9, 10.
full, by the way, Sean.
2 out of 3. Yeah.
2 out of 3. So, and how big are these statues?
4 slots.
4.
Oh, so I can't.
I'll
fit
just
it
take.
yet.
I could take 1 piece from you. Do you have 1 slot?
Yeah, you could take my hammer while I carry
Yeah.
the statue.
I'll take your hammer then. I'll put it in my
Okay.
sack.
Alright.
So, write a hammer, and I'll carry statue
And you're carrying a statue in your large sack,
Yes.
in my backpack.
and your one in the backpack. And okay, so you've got all this 3 statues. I guess there was a 3rd statue you could have potentially taken back from the room.
Oh yeah, we lost 1 statue.
We
I
gotta
could-
go back there anyway.
Yeah,
It's
we're
okay.
going back to the cave.
I had space for that too. Damn.
But maybe not space to bring it to camp. or whatever.
It's fine. Okay. So yeah, let's go to Elfheim.
Okay. But you travel to Elfheim music. I don't know. Do-do-do-do-do. That's the Elfheim music. All right. Camp or town stuff now. Town stuff. Town stuff. Town is here. I roll for town events. Town event table is for magical stuff. For elves, I think it's probably 3d6, I'm imagining.
Okay.
It might only be 2d6, but I'll take the first 2 if that's the case. I don't recall. Elf home. It probably is 3d6. What's the total?
15.
15. Wanderer's gift. An ancient elven matron approaches you with the gift of elven whey bread.
Again.
Yay.
Again. I feel like this
Hey.
is like your grandmother. She's like, here you
Yeah.
Why don't you have some cookies?
Okay.
Would you like some
I will
cookies?
stick that with the other way bread.
So it's pack 1, has 6 fortunes.
Yeah.
It's like you're like vaguely related to her. You're not sure how, but every time you go to town, or not every time you go to town, but most of the time she sees you, she gives you whey bread.
Well, every time I've been so far, she's giving me some. See no reason to believe that will stop. Okay. Let's liquidate these statues
All right.
and this altar.
Okay.
Wait, I would like to haggle.
Yeah, so would I.
Okay.
Supposed to be good at that.
I guess here's the stuff. Or where's that like chart? Isn't there like a fancy chart at the end of Dungeoneer test that tells me the procedure?
Yeah,
For
there
this
is.
stuff?
But I was reading the old chart. I'm not about.
There we go. Town phase. Head to town, arrive at the gates, spend or discard checks, throw out rotten food to the dogs, roll for town event. Otherwise, enter town, resolve town. Advanced level if appropriate. Did anyone level?
I do.
I level, I believe.
Not yet. I need to spend some more fate.
24, 28.
Divide your loot. So figure out who's getting what. And then we discuss, because you can haggle for your loot
Okay.
that you're going to spend. And then strategize. Yeah, and then
Well,
figure out what we're doing. Well, there's discussion. So who's getting what? How much loot do you have? I guess.
can you put like a new page just to write down all the loot together?
Yeah,
What?
and then we can divvy it up.
Yeah,
Okay, so you want like a new handout called loot?
sure. Yeah.
Loot. Save changes. Here you go. Show to players. Show to everyone. Edit. Give you permission to edit by everyone. All in
Okay,
your everyone's journals.
I will do the writing.
Here you go.
Okay. Well, 3 statues. I'll write, and I guess I'll put my stuff too.
What else you got?
Gem, 2 dice.
What happened to the gold plate that I scavenged off the floor?
Is it in your pack? It's in your pocket, isn't it?
No, I think we used it last time, didn't we?
No, someone's horse, I think, has it.
Yeah, I think my horse.
Oh, okay.
I have also a ring. I don't know anything more about that.
I'm not seeing any of what it's being written down, by the way.
Oh, because it has to
won't
save it.
save the changes.
Ah, okay.
And so there's a ring. Anything else?
The golden tile. Pack
Yeah,
1.
the golden tile.
It is on your horse.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
assuming we took our horses with us.
Yeah, they're just chilling. They go
Okay.
in.
Oh yeah,
They
your
go in
horse will go with
prance.
you unless we say otherwise, right?
I'm saying you can't hide from the law in Elfheim, but at the same time you get free horses. You don't have to pay for the stables.
And I guess dice, if dice are worth anything, I'd be willing to trade that up.
Dice are not
Okay.
worth stuff.
I will keep it for remembrance then.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be doing some studying, but I'm staying with my parents, so I'll probably just take a statue, or no, I'll just take the altar since it's mine anyway. So I'll take the altar, and hopefully, and that should pay my bills. Since I'm staying with my parents, I'm gonna be doing researching, so I'll have some business, and that should cover it.
Okay, I guess because I'm gonna haggle and spend a night at an inn, or
Yeah, you need 4 dice with the treasure. Let me figure out the
how much is a
base
statue?
dice of the treasure. Sorry, I'm just looking in the Scholar's Guide now for the loot section of 150. I know the statue isn't in there, but I'm looking just mainly for how much is like a ring would be. Loot. There's loot here? Loot count. Coins, gems. Oh yeah, so I think didn't Ardor find a pouch of precious stones?
Yeah, I think isn't that the gems?
No, there's another gem, I think. Wasn't there?
I don't know. It wasn't in my inventory.
I thought it was the gems.
Okay, well that's worth 9 dice. Okay.
Okay, I will change that. I thought it said 2 dice, but I guess it's 9.
Yeah, I think there was a gem worth 2 dice, but I think there is a pouch of precious stones that Ardor had, or whatever.
So there's both?
Yeah, it was what I found in the.
I think someone also put it in their horse, but maybe didn't write it down. But I recall you saying you put it in your horse, and I know
Maybe it got confused with the other gem. There were 2, but I definitely remember giving that to Roman.
Yeah, I think Roman also had a gem.
No, I had a gem from long before, like from the goblin something.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are 2 different things.
Yeah, that's worth 2. The pouch is worth 9. The ring is worth 5 dice.
Oh, you know what? Maybe Talia has it.
Oh, let me look. Tinderbox pouch. No.
Yeah, no, Talia doesn't have it.
Talia does not have that.
She has some gold coins, and that's it.
Yep.
I thought I gave it to Roman.
I think you did.
Put it in the
I think
Yeah.
both things were in the horse.
Argue about this anymore.
No.
It's just in the loot, and we'll keep moving forward and not endlessly
Okay.
discuss who has it or who doesn't.
Okay, and the objet d'art. Let's roll once and apply them to all the things, because why not?
Okay.
Each statue is worth 1d6 plus 1. There's gonna be a lot of rolls. 2. Each statue is worth 2 dice.
Oh, that hurts.
What's the altar worth?
The altar. It's not
What's
in.
the tile worth? Do people remember?
It's some
No.
super magical altar. I don't know. I mean, you could sell like a magic sword or something for like 1 or 2 dice. So let's just make this maybe 3 dice. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're the DM. You tell me.
I don't know. Oh wait, magical sub table. Relics. Wasn't it a great relic or was it a named relic?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a named relic.
Okay. Doesn't tell me how much you can hawk relics for. I know if it's worth if you can buy it for 8 dice, it's worth 2. So presumably, let's just give you some dice for it. I don't know. Yeah, let's say 3 dice. It's expensive, but like it's not like very liquid.
Okay.
Does anyone else have anything?
What about the tile?
The plate, 2d3 minus 1. What counted as a silver plate? All silverware or whatever, but it's like gold.
2d3 minus 1. Okay. And the ring?
The ring was worth, I think, 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, I've already got the ring.
So roll that.
And what
Just
about
the,
the
just
roll
the
the-
gold tile.
Roll the dice for the tile. And then you can haggle, and haggling, depending on the roll, could be like gold items are worth ×2 or something. So this is worth 2 dice.
We can make separate haggle rolls, right?
Yeah,
Two?
you divide the loot, and then the haggle rolls, unless they say it's for the whole group, it'll say like one of your items, and you have to select one of your items.
Okay, so that's a 2 on the tile.
Yep. I think that's everything. Did you save the loot? I want to look at the chart too.
Yep.
Not
Ooh,
there we go.
updated.
So in total there is 14, 16, 18, 21, 23 dice.
Wait, Tyler, do you have anything treasure-wise?
I
I
don't think so.
Are we
I
just
have,
gonna leave Talia out of this?
She's not here.
I guess not.
Who's Talia?
She has gold, but she doesn't. You can keep it, I guess. It's 3 dice.
Okay.
I
So
have
there's-
this lantern.
You could sell the lantern for 1.
There's 4 of us. So that should be almost 6 dice per.
Keep in mind that if you want to buy expensive things, depends on the location that you are at. So there might not be like very cool things here to buy unless you go on the black market. I think going on the black market, cost of living goes up by 1, and you also might not be able to find something on the black market. I think Roman has the black market skill, so he gets 1 free item if he wants to try to buy something, or 1 free roll to try to find something on the black
But
market.
that still increases my life by 1, right?
No, it's free.
Ooh.
The what skill?
He has a level benefit for being a thief that he has black market connections. You aren't a thief, but presumably, and also, you're like stuff about like the black market of the Black Diamond Guild. I'm not 100% sure they have connections here. I'm not sure if you like. I'll let you make the circles test, but I'm not sure about the Ys. But we will wait for your description for that.
Well, I'm still just gonna take the altar because I think, yeah, 3 dice should be more than enough for me because I'll study and I'll probably schmooze and try and figure out what's going on in the forest as well. So that'll probably be around 3 dice, I'd imagine.
I mean, my main goal here is to find this guy and kill him. So I'm not sure what that's going to entail.
So
At least one.
Well, you
for
don't. Do you
rumors.
have to liquidate everything like beforehand?
no, you have to divide it though.
So everyone take what they need, and then Arter can just take the rest of it, and he'll just spend what he needs when he leaves.
Okay.
Right.
And whatever I don't use, I could try and buy a
Whatever
cart.
you don't use, we can just keep. But
Or go to market and try to buy like a horse or a cart.
Yeah, a cart. A cart is
yeah.
kind of big on the list of to get.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. But if we have a cart, we need a horse that can pull the cart because our horses can't pull carts.
A draft animal or a donkey or ox or something.
Yeah.
Cross that bridge when we come.
So that's what I'll. If I have anything left, that's what I'll try and get.
Oh yeah. So Arter will take whatever is left. So how much do you need, Roman and Corbusier? How much do you guys need?
For need, just 2 for the inn. I think it only costs 2. I have the gem, which is worth 2 dice, so I could take that.
The inn just cost 2. Okay. Well, don't take the gems. Use the statue because the statue.
Oh yeah, the statue's 2.
We gotta get rid of these things.
I'll take a statue for my inn, but I do want to haggle.
Yeah, and then Roman can take Corbusier can take a statue for his inn as well because he has to stay in the inn because there's no stables here, and you guys really don't want to stay on the streets again, right? That was a bad idea, and you shouldn't have done it, right?
I think it was a good idea, just terrible circumstances.
I could go up to somebody's house and be like, "Hi, I'm a cop. Look, here's my badge. I need a place to stay for the night. I'm doing a sting."
That sounds like even harder than just staying at an inn.
Okay.
It's much more costly.
Oh, okay. So then, if you guys, unless there's things you guys want to do in town, other than that,
just haggle. I wanted to haggle.
I want to meet my apprentice. So I have an apprentice now.
Also, do you want to buy something on the black market, Roman?
Sure, if I could find a cart.
On the black market? I mean, you don't need to buy the cart on the black market. Oh, that reminds me. If you spend more than 5 dice of treasure, it actually counts as 4 dice. Remember that, because of the King's Fifth.
Oh yeah.
And 10 dice. What? 10 dice counts as 2. Or no, 1 less. Sorry, 1 less. So 5 dice counts as 4. 10 dice and up counts as minus 2 dice. 15.
So it increments every 5, basically.
Yeah, you get a -1 penalty every 5.
The King's Fifth, right?
Unless you go to the black market to buy something, and I think Steed instead can pay Thieves Guild dues, but then he has to join a Thieves Guild, which there may or may not be one here.
They might not even be here. So
are those taxes?
But if there is one,
yeah,
that'd be amazing.
They are taxes.
The King's Fifth is tax, yes.
Okay.
There's got to be some seedy elves here. I would love to see one. I've only met.
Okay, so in that case, so I'm taking the altar. Corbusier is taking a statue, and Roman, what are you taking?
1 statue for my inn, and I just want a bit more for haggle / buying stuff for us in the black market if need be.
Maybe take the gems.
So take take 2 statues and the gems, and then we'll give everything else to Arter.
I also want to train my haggling.
Yeah, so you're going to get a lot of tests, Arter. They're giving you a lot of dice just so that you're not screwed over because you're trying to do your thing. All right, There's a lot of dice, there's a lot of tests. What time does anyone need to end early or this time? Because
8:30 for me.
I do. In about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, we should probably end then, and
we'll do it next
wrap
time.
up.
So I will edit this loot table so we know who has what.
Okay,
cool.
I'll meet my apprentice next session.
We'll be continuing this thing here because there'll be so much things. Your apprentice, you mean your master?
Mentor?
He's in Clifton, not in Elfheim.
No, I'm level 5 now. I get an apprentice.
What?
Level 5. Receive a scroll containing a new spell from your mentor. The game master chooses a spell, and I get one of these. I get Adept or Apprentice. You've acquired an apprentice to aid you in your tasks. Your apprentice will stick by you and offers help in Arcanist, Lore Master, Scholar, and Alchemist tests, as well as Will and Health tests, but not Beginner's Luck tests.
All right, cool. Yeah, you could staff your base now if you wanted to. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where they're gonna go for sure.
Go make explosives. We're gonna set up an alchemist shop.
We're gonna run a storefront.
I want one explosive every turn when I come back, man. No.
Oh god. I like a
Okay.
grenade vest.
All right, that sounds hilarious. Okay, so we need to do the session wrap up. Bleach Instinct Skulls, team rewards. So right now we're doing the personal, your personal accomplishments. Let's award them. Awards. Come on. Who wants to be the first volunteer?
Before we do that, I wanted to tell you guys about my level 5 benefit, which I have now.
Ooh.
Burning
Ooh.
Bright. I reveal my terrifying true inner spirit. Once per session, I can use my singing nature to instill fear in my opponents. If I pass the test, my targets are made afraid and must retreat or cower before me.
Excellent.
Is that so? Basically, you just shriek really badly, and it sounds like fingers on
No,
chalkboard.
it is like literally a shining light. It is. I never said that there was sound at all.
He uses
Okay.
his singing nature, but it's just like the Galadriel moment.
I imagine
you
when
become a
when
flare.
Elfwins sing. Oh.
Anyway, just so you know, that is
Cool.
a thing that I will be abusing as often as I possibly can.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
To remind you that undead are mindless and they're immune to some of these cool effects. But other than that, that sounds amazing. Who wants to go? So Corbusier volunteered as tribute.
Yes, as tributes. Roast me. Anything worth doing is worth doing in style. It's my belief. Charity is always in style. It's my creed. My goal was to successfully map the caves. Did not do that. Instinct when in camp, practice enchanter, which I did.
Okay, so you didn't map the caves because you didn't map, I guess. You practiced enchanter, but you didn't aid the group by enchanting some cool item, so you don't get success for that. Although you did practice, but yeah. Belief: anything worth doing is worth doing in style. Is there anything style worthy that you did? You think?
I think anything I did during the combat phase, but I don't know how extravagant that counts as.
Well, let's just think about it. Did you use your extravagant trait?
I did not. Oh, I really should start doing that. I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, true. But so you didn't do anything that was like a spotlight on you during the conflict. I don't think.
Nah.
You got
I
knocked out
just
before
think
them.
I did cool descriptions. That's it.
Yeah. So that's cool. You did some extravagant descriptions, but I don't know.
It's all good.
Well, you let us the group decide.
I was depressed from Talia's absence. I was not all there.
Other group? He's saying he maybe not. I'm saying maybe not. Does anyone else say?
I mean, if you
definitely
guys,
yes?
I'm not going to overrule the DM and the player. So
Yeah.
I think if that's what you guys think, then I'm fine with that.
Okay. Whose one's next then?
Guess I'll go next. I will never trust an elf. That did not come up. In fact, I trusted the elf at one point to direct the battle. My goal, though, I think I finally made progress by coming back to Elfheim and trying to find and kill Claflund. And my instincts, I definitely did search every nook and cranny of that cave.
Yeah, you found his treasure.
Yeah.
The treasure was not valuable, mind you, but you did find it.
I found valuable treasure last time. This time, a bit more of a letdown.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you get we'll say instinct is a fate, and goal is fate for progress.
Okay.
Fate.
Start using up these fates.
Every time you help someone, you can say you're using a fate to mark the advancement, and then whatever they're rolling. So say you're using your scout to help someone pathfind, they'll do a pathfinder test, and then you can mark if they fail, and then you
Cool.
advance your thing. It's just reminding you that that's how another option of how fates work, other than exploding sixes. All right, who's next? Alpha or Roman?
Roman, go. Since you guys
Yeah, sure.
you might have to leave before me.
I believe everyone deserves help. Creed, Richard Powell deserves anything from me. I don't think I helped. No, I didn't think I helped anyone. Maybe we were helping that guy have fun, but I don't think that's anything.
You were
Go
too afraid.
explore the whole hideout. We didn't, because we're still going back. So, instinct always search for secrets. I almost passed that. Just one left. So, just my goal, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna say you. I don't know. I'm gonna say you did accomplish your goal. Get a new goal. Get a better goal.
What? That's a good goal.
Yeah, but you get it. You got it. You get the persona.
Nice.
There's the whole hideout. It's. I never said this, but I don't know. It's the entrance, but it's hidden and mechanical. So you're gonna exit through the entrance.
Yeah,
That's
but,
what I
mean
expected.
that'll be fun, right?
Yeah,
It'll be-
but that's like not any part of the hideout, I guess. There's no treasure. There's nothing there. You've
Yeah,
explored.
no, I mean, I figured you pretty explicitly made it like this is the inside of that door. But I
Yeah.
still think it would be cool to get it open.
Yeah,
figure
but
out
I
where it is.
think Roman should get a new goal, and he gets a persona for that goal.
Okay. My belief. I will oppose those who act against nature at every turn. I smote the evil zombies that were occupying that lair. My creed: humans can't be trusted to preserve the natural world. Nothing there. My goal: to strip this dungeon of all its valuables. There's that statue that's still chilling there, but I don't know what your ruling is would be on that one. My instinct: always search for water. I achieved that goal.
Well, it's on map.
That's true. So it would be fairly trivial to get it out of there once we want to. So
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you want to say yes? I'm
yeah, I
fine
want
with
to do
saying
something
that.
else
Yeah.
next time. So
Get the persona for that. You search for water. Get that fate. Pose those things. Get that fate too for your belief. Good job.
last time I kind of just pushed that because he was in the way of my treasure. But this time, we could have ran away. But
Did you
no, it was
successfully
fine.
use your instinct, Roman? By the way,
No.
you failed.
I was so close.
You failed and you risked your
I
life.
almost died.
Yeah, okay. You don't
And
get.
you guys didn't quip. Shame on both of you.
Yeah, you didn't quip. Come on, you almost died. You definitely faced almost certain doom.
Oh yeah. Oh no. That's right.
Moving on to that category.
Moving on to that category, no quips, no fate. Come on, I want to see those fancy in-character quips. I want to be laughing. I want to have a smile on my face. It'll be good. Come on. I swear. I promise I'll reward you. That the other two are Persona, and it's MVP and Teamworker. I kind of want to give MVP to, is it Matthias, who absolutely destroyed them.
For the big role, definitely goes to Harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Teamworker, little rolls, right skill, right time. Possibly Chris for keeping you guys adventuring with all those hero
I
tests.
found your water, healed you guys up. I mean, I'd be fine with that.
I'm gonna say that's good.
Okay. Hooray me.
It's supposed to be
I
as
get
a
a
team,
persona.
but I think if we all reflect, that's obvious. But anyways, let us name this session as a TV show is our final thing to do.
Did we name it last time?
We named it Smugglers Den 2, Smugglers Den Part 2, and then something was I didn't write it. I didn't make the YouTube video yet, so I am.
But it should be in the thing.
It is in the chat, so I'm trying to scroll up.
Smugglers Den Revolutions.
It was funny.
But was it Revolutions? No.
No, this is the Matrix joke.
The Smuggler Den 2, the Chimney Yeet.
Oh,
Now we're
Kimberly-
Smugglers Den 3 Dream Warriors.
Um,
Smugglers Den 3, search for Spot.
That's funny, but it's not really relevant.
Well, it could be like search for gold.
I mean, I kind of want to reference the fact that like we were like looking in the rest of it for any more treasure, and there was not any treasure, and it was basically a complete waste of our time and effort.
Smugglers Den 3, the waste of our time. No.
Smugglers Den 3, the search for Curly's gold.
Yeah, Smugglers Den 3, a huge waste of time. There we
Except
go.
for the demon.
Nah,
It was fun for the demon.
yeah, exactly. For a risk of life and limb for a demon's amusement, that qualifies as a huge waste of time in my book.
Man, as if, I was so hopeful we found a hidden passageway. It was
I know, right? We found a secret vault and it had a bunch of junk in it.
Okay.
It's just junk.
Terrible.
I just love garbage.
Yeah, it is just junk. Unfortunately, I didn't see the treasure. I probably would have made something cool. I owe you something even cooler than that, Ben.
It's fine.
Some other place. I'll put a cooler, even
Hey man, this
excellent
wouldn't be
treasure.
Torchbearer if we didn't have disappointing treasure caches from time to time.
True.
I mean, obviously these guys didn't abandon this place overnight. They shipped out all the valuable stuff.
Wait, that reminds me. And you had room, and there was a successful driving away of those monsters. That's one extra roll on the treasure table.
Hooray!
That I forgot, and I owe you. So might as well do that now, and then we'll talk about what you. Or I guess I know what we guys are gonna do. You're gonna do town. Town's gonna take a long time.
Yeah.
And then from town, you're probably gonna be like, we need a bunch of also food and stuff for the trip.
Not really. We got like enough whey bread to last 1,000,000 years.
Oh, that's true. But you need food
I
and
got
water.
a bunch of rations.
You need food and water for the amount of days you travel, and so.
Well, we got 2 jugs that we can fill up, so we
Oh,
should
yeah.
be all right. Plus our skins.
Make it probably most of the way there, and we'll see.
You will see.
What am I doing? Scholar Sky.
I mean, we can buy another jug and put it in the cart. That might be something else we can do.
Yeah, or there's like a ton, which I think is like 6, fill 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can
Well,
buy like a ton.
that'd be useful.
You can put like a ton of beer.
We can look at the supplies in our week off, and then then when we go to town and buy stuff, we can be quicker.
What am I looking for? Oh, I'm like, I always like look through the book because that's what I do when it's a physical
Treasure.
book. But yeah, when it's a PDF, I need to go to the glossary. All right, there is 3 might 2 creatures. So roll once on the loot table for every 2 creatures. We'll give you a roll.
So roll what?
Roll 2d6. 2. It's books and maps.
No.
Wait, what? No, wait, that's not a roll.
It was a mistake. Oh,
Yeah, it is a 2. Cool.
it wasn't 2 after all.
Books and maps.
Hey guys!
Books and maps. Okay.
Roll 3d6. And who knows?
Hey,
Maybe you
guys.
guys want to read the book that you find. Also,
10.
it's a cyclopedia,
An encyclopedia. Interesting.
not an encyclopedia. It's a cyclopedia.
Wait,
What is the difference?
I don't
Don't
know.
know what that is.
It's
A cyclopedia is just another word for encyclopedia.
Really?
Is it actually?
It's just an old weird word for encyclopedia.
cool.
Huh.
So it literally is an encyclopedia.
You could use it as like probably stuff. Like you can probably use it to like know things about
Yeah, it
random
definitely applies for some kind of
random thing, or you could sell it because it's a big book of knowledge, and it's worth 3 dice.
You guys can decide what you want
Also,
to do
the Book of Myths
with
is
that.
the Book
but
of
I gotta
Myths
go.
is also worth 2 dice. So there
Yeah,
you go.
but I don't want to sell that. I want to use that because I think that'd be useful for me for like. I actually kind of want to keep these books if at all possible
Yeah,
because I think
yeah.
they could be useful for things. Unlike
Okay.
treasure, which is not useful for anything.
Okay,
All right. Bye, Matthias.
bye.
I'm
Bye.
off. Bye.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna wrap up the stream here too, because come back next time when we look through Elfheim and possibly Ardor murders an elf who killed his parents.
We'll see new faces, encounter new encounters, and maybe some dice will be rolled if we're lucky.
Yeah, maybe Roman will go roll some loaded dice and risk
Oh, yeah.
his gem. Who knows?
Surprise guest Talia.
Surprise guest Talia might come. Yeah. All right. Bye, stream. And hello, YouTube.
Good night, gamers everywhere.